What's up, my nerds? It's your boy Gregolis. Welcome back to the big DD&D show, Dungeons, Dragons, and Dice. It's DD&D Sunday right here, episode 24. We have a lot of announcements, actually, to get going here, except that I'm now seeing that it's not showing up here.
And
that's a lie.
So big shout out to Dollar Store DM. They give us the follow. Yesterday I had an awesome one shot with them, so go check them out. They've also hit us up in the Discord. Go hit up their Discord. They do a really, really cool thing. I think we spoke about it early on in our campaign. They do like a lot of miniatures, and they get creators to build stuff. And then what happens is they do a one-shot once a month, and the people who did the one-shot the previous month build the miniatures for the next month. And they invited me to come along there. I did their theme song and whatnot. Ton of fun. Let's Do a Violence is a thing now. That's official.
Let's do a violence.
That needs to be on a T-shirt. Wait, maybe not today. Maybe it's a little bit too topical for today. There's so much violence.
Big shout out to Wawatessi Plays for gifting a bunch of subs throughout the week. We have Classic Andy TV, Topher the First, Top Down Tabletop was around giving us all the hosts. We have Muse Punk with the follow. We have Short and Salty _ with the follow. We have Lil Norby with the follow. Topher the First, Lil Norby. I love these names.
I love that name.
We have Exquisite Vici. We have Get to Know. We have Map This Dungeon, all with the follows. We have Skagwater RPG, Phoenix Fisher. Good. What is going on?
that was a big day.
And
that was a big day.
I mispronounced that. Phoenix Firestar. Yeah, that was great. Zia
Big
Gaming
day.
Official. They also do some beating. Check them out. They usually host, especially when Wawatessi's doing her beating stream. Fallerinx also gifted me a sub to our own channel, so thank you,
Oh,
Foulbot.
that's so kind.
It was.
Foulbot.
Foulbot, the Foulbot. And that's kind of it for announcements right now. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about? Oh, I mean, Ty Wilson Music over here just put out an incredible video for his new band, Against the Wind. Go ahead, explain that.
Yeah, so we're a wow.
That was
am I
really
super
loud.
Am I super loud? Yeah, so we are a. Okay, I'm gonna. Start over again. Recentering. So, Against the Wind is the ultimate Bob Seger experience. We are a Bob Seger tribute group. This band's been around since 2012. We have an all new, mostly new lineup for 2021 moving forward. So we'll be touring through the States and parts of Canada in 2022 and onwards. So I'm sure I'll be talking about shows and that stuff on here, but if you want to go give my IGs a follow, I'll definitely be doing that there as well. So at Ty Wilson Music and at Ty Wilson Crits, and there's lots of news and that stuff there. You can also go to againstthewind.ca, and you'll see the video up there, and there'll be show dates as well.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I do have one announcement.
Okay, yeah, hit it.
Well, just also a little shout out to everyone. We got lots of content coming at you weekly, folks. All right. But we got a lot of redemptions. So check them out in the old chat there. Some of them are specific to the weekly episodes. But you got the hydrates, you got the posture check. That's all stuff that you could use here. You could spend your hard-earned Barclays there. So I just wanted to shout that out quickly. And, thanks to everyone who's been putting those in and using those. We love them.
People keep telling me to save my work when I'm crocheting.
I love it. It's great.
It's great.
She slaps the table. It's
Just
actually
slap
rather.
Yeah.
I don't need to. It does not compute.
Yeah, speaking of crocheting, I believe you finished your gelatinous
I
cube.
did. You're not going to be able to really see it, but I'm going to put it up to the camera.
I can see
There's
it.
my little cube boy, everybody. We did it.
So cute. It's a
We
cute
did it. We did the little
he's so
cute
cute.
cube. He's got the shield. He's got so many things. It was really fun to make him. And this week we're starting on a motherfucking mind flayer.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
We got aggressive.
Yeah,
Really
we did it.
aggressive.
I'm really excited.
Motherfucking mind flayer.
Mind flayer on Tuesday
Sounds
for
like a-
trails,
sounds like a-
trinkets.
Dance music drop. I'm a motherfucking mind player.
Okay, you want to make a theme song
Okay,
for
it's
this?
happening.
Okay.
Okay, tune in on Friday for Hypnotic Pattern. And Wawatessi, you've been doing your beating?
Yes.
beating.
Best.
It's a lot of
Hype up. I'm
Yeah.
hyped. I'm hyped about this beating.
I don't know why he ever asks me to talk. I'm just like, like the ultimate deer in the headlights over
Does
here.
not
I'm just
compute.
That is absolutely not true because we had Wawa Tessie guest on hypnotic patterns on Friday, and
Oh my
that
gosh.
was
That was funny.
You both looked super gangster. By the way.
At first, I was like, "Am I
I'm
walking in on
like,
something
what is
weird?"
happening right now?
It was terrible. I'm like, I was dressed and I like did my hair and my makeup, and Greg's like, no, put this shirt on,
we're
put
gonna
the
look
hood
like-
on,
we're
and
gonna
I'm
look
like,
producers.
I really thought it was because neither of you wanted to do your hair or makeup. So
No.
you're just like, hoods.
He
I've
told
been
me
wearing
I
this-
looked like trash and I needed to go do my hair and my makeup. So then I come down with my hair and my makeup done, and then he tells me to put on a hood and cover my hair up.
you were such an exaggerator, but I appreciate
Special
it.
abuse.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right. Without further ado, Peter.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with
Let
I don't know what to do with my hands.
No, that's
Let
Aaron's
us-
uppy.
Appease.
Are we ready?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Thank you.
Get us
All
out
right,
of here.
Greg, if you could please play it's intro time.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's something that we do now. We will
On the
be-
count of 3,
3.
intro.
We're back.
All right, welcome
Sup?
to another episode of Dungeons, Drachen und Würfel, which is Dungeons, Dragons, and Dice in German. I'm taking a trip around the globe, folks.
Wow, we went from Italy to Germany. I like it.
Wow.
Let's,
That was quite the hop, skip, and a jump there.
yeah, I mean, we
Whiplash.
did Italy. We did Italy last time. We're
Jet
doing
lag.
this. So, previously on DD&D, the party jumped to action as soon as the peace talks were disrupted by raging geode-infected Auroch in a wake of vultures. Grabbing their weapons, they were quick to defend the outpost, but it wasn't without its costs. After taking a beating, the party nearly lost Cypher, Griorn, and War Chief Dulva, but banding together, the party was able to dispatch the last enemy with some impressive work from Wawatesi in mammoth form, and Griorn too. But-
Grammeth.
Grandma.
Grammath, sorry. With the dust settling on the ravaged Post Mah'lohn, Viceroy Karth approaches War Chief Dulva. For their display of their prowess, the ceasefire between the Komodon dynasty and the Bloodhand tribe remains. But not without a catch. The raiding of villages must cease or the truce is off. As Viceroy Karth and the Komodon military begin to exit the outpost, he takes with him a geode-riddled corpse of a vulture. Not without a warning from Barak on how to properly handle the infection and dispose of it if anything bad happens.
Totally bad.
With the Komodon contingent gone and the citizens of Post Mah'lohn beginning to sift through the rubble of their now destroyed town, War Chief Dulva stands silently and somewhat hunched over, clutching his side. The groans and sobbing of the injured can be heard in the background as the surviving members of Post Mah'lohn begin to pull out people from the wreckage. Now, all around you, it's a weird juxtaposition of a bright, sunny day, no cloud in the sky, but the cries of pain and the groans of people straining to lift up rubble and move people out of the side begin to fill your ears. What are you all doing?
Cypher would immediately make sure everyone's like up and then go try to find people that are unconscious or anything and try to heal them and stabilize them and stuff and help pull people out of the rubbish.
The rubbish?
The rubbish.
The wreckage.
Yeah, Barack would be
That
doing the
rubbish.
same. Barack would be doing the same.
Put them in the bin.
Okay.
It's rubbish. I guess I kind of want to go back and see what I can harvest out of those vultures and things that I was choking?
Yeah, so you can see kind of around Joanne's outpost that there are a few there are some trampled vultures just from being in that giant area. You see these like massive, like almost elephant like footprints. There's corpses of Auroch laying down. Cypher, you see a half elf, a wood elf male, kind of like slim in stature, going around and helping people. And you see like this the massively red-haired mane of Joanne going around passing out food to people. Borok, you can easily see that wood elf is O'Hear, the mayor of Post Mah'lohn, starting to bring people out. Now, Griorn, you said you wanted to try and harvest something. What did you want to harvest?
Certainly the vultures, and whatever I could get off the Aurochs, in terms of I like to take trophies after we kill stuff, but of course I know that there's geodes everywhere, so I'm going to be doing it delicately, right?
Okay, can you do a sleight of hand check?
Okay. 15.
15. Going to a near trampled vulture, you can see a foot of it is kind of sticking up, broken in the air, or like a talon, I guess you could call it. Nice. There's nothing really infected on it, and you manage to hack off a piece of the vulture's talon. And
is that the one I choked?
Yes, it is the one you choked. You can tell by its choked neck.
Yeah, just making sure.
The fingerprints in this.
The fingerprints buried into its neck.
the pudgy fingers.
Wawatesi, so we're just gonna go around a little bit. Wawatesi, is there anything you wanted to do while this is happening?
I will also be trying to heal people.
Okay. So Cypher, Wawatesi kind of break off and go into different areas and start to heal people. War Chief Dolva is still just kind of standing in the center there. Borok, you said you're going to help out people as well?
Yeah, and I'm going to go... I'm going to go talk to the elf, the town mayor for a second.
You see like this rather haphazardly covered in dust wood elf standing in front of you with his hair kind of like slicked back, but like just in his hurriedness, like some of his hair is like the strands is kind of fallen in front of you, and he's like, what can I help you with? I need you. Come here. And it shows him trying to lift the piece of timber up. Can you roll a strength check, please?
Fuck yeah, I can.
Oh, can you?
It's a fucking nat one.
Hey.
I knew that was gonna happen.
A nat one. So, given
really
the hurriedness of the situation, you try to lift and you feel a stitch in your side from where you took a horn from one of the Auroch, and another person comes by, and thankfully it's another one of the farmers who doesn't seem to be too injured and helps lift the rest of it up, and you see them pull out. Borok and Wawatesi and Griorn, if you're kind of in the vicinity, you'll see that this is Talfor, one of the farmers that you helped destroy the crops with, the one that had the daughter Arissa, and you can see them pulling him out of the rubble, and Arissa and his wife come running in there. His wife's name, is Serene. Serene, they both come out and they immediately hover over him, and you see Joanne come up and kind of put her head to his mouth and just goes like, I'm sorry, he's gone. And you hear just this absolute wail just come from Serene, and Arissa begins to cry as another body is pulled, and another body, and there just seems to be more people that were just caught up in the chaos of the stampede, and unfortunately didn't make it out of this. Cypher, what are you doing during all this?
Oh, I actually wanted to have a conversation.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, do you mind? Can we go talk for a minute? I'd rather not do it here in front of this.
Here kind of looks and goes.
Yeah. I think it's something it's going to be mutually beneficial for us.
Yes. Thankfully, one of my homes, my home was not destroyed. Please come to my office. And he leads you just beside Joanne's like general store there, and leads you inside this little office. And it's a small little dingy office. You see a chair was thrown to the side as the excitement of trying to, not the excitement, but just trying to get out of the way of this whole fight. Right. He said he puts the chair up and sits down. He's like, what do you need to talk to me about?
Well, I want to talk to you about having the Bloodhands camp nearby the town for the next little bit and provide aid in rebuilding and keeping those critters away in exchange for some food and looking after us rations-wise. As you can see, our numbers are quite dwindled, and there's a ceasefire on now between us and the Commodon dynasty, but that means we can't raid to the south and to the east or west, Peter?
Pretty much in any direction.
Any direction, yeah.
Other than the north. The north is Huldremian lands.
And we never raided these towns.
No.
Yeah. Like we usually, make our way doing. So I think this would be mutually beneficial if we stick around here. We help rebuild. You know us. We don't cause no trouble to you. So, and in exchange, you just make sure that we're fed and taken care of.
Roll persuasion with the advantage.
Uh-oh. Size
do I have an inspiration?
Nope.
No. Yeah, that's a 4.
Oof.
That was a natural 1 to 3.
Oh my god. Here kind of steeples his hands and he leans on the desk and then puts his forehead into his hands and says, with all due respect, wouldn't that be the war chief's decision?
Yes, it would, but I'm just looking out for the interest of the tribe on his behalf at the moment.
And for the food, we under your command, we burned the crops.
We have good hunters. We'll help provide.
All that's left is Erlen's farm, and he hasn't been here in weeks.
We're just bringing that back up, just willy-nilly.
And I don't know about this still, right?
No, I don't think Wawatessi told anyone.
Wawatessi's the only one that knows he's dead.
Okay. I'm not saying this is an outright no, but I will reach out. I'll have a discussion with Dolva behind closed doors, if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to attend. It's just I do need to lay out some. Take care of the fine print, if it were, with the war chief.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you thinking about it.
I do need to get back out there, but this isn't an outright no. And he just kind of quickly gets up and walks back out there. What are y'all doing while Bo was having that discussion there?
Cypher would have been collecting people and saying, go to the center of town, gather up, we'll heal each other, and trying to just kind of get a head check, and so gathering everyone, and when I find people that are under buildings or wounded, I'll do my best to like stabilize them if they're unconscious, or I only have like very limited healing. If people are dying, like I'll heal with whatever I have left. And like I'm just kind of, you see just like a glittering moth like zipping around me this whole time as I go and try to just help people where I can.
Right. Cypher, you're darting throughout the town, kind of just the moment you hear a groan or someone saying we found someone, you're already there and you're starting to do the process. I'm gonna need you to do just a medicine check for like stabilizing. We're just gonna kind of do a little series of checks if you're gonna be doing this throughout the time.
Yeah. Okay, first one. It's only a 12. I only have a +2 to my medicine.
Okay. You know, the people that you've been going through and helping, you know, you're able to get them to a certain point where they can kind of be handed off to someone else, and you know, brought
wounds.
Yeah.
Stabilize with everything I've learned from the woods.
Yes. Through that as well, you kind of go through the town, you assist people moving that out, and you know, Cypher, you're able to see that in total there's probably about 9 citizens of the outpost that have passed without being able to be brought back, and there's 12 others that have been injured, and they're all kind of lying laid out, you know, covered with tarps or blankets, whatever they can. Some of them have their family members laying beside them, and some of them also are just maybe the whole family has been wiped out.
I might
throughout this time. Go ahead.
No, I might try to find someone strong once I see all this and say, can you help me gather the wounded and the dead, and we can bring them to the square, and try to just kind of gather everybody so that we can get a good help, like a good
bring up a good
a good head count, and you know, yeah.
Does anyone want to help, Cypher?
Yeah, I'll help.
All right.
Rion, I need someone strong. Come here.
Oh, you made a good choice.
I need you to help me carry these poor dead people.
All right, let's do it.
And we'll bring them to the square, and we'll just gather tarps, like we had seen, and just gather everyone so we can begin proper burials for people whenever, at whatever, however they do it here.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I'll be doing, and then eventually I want to have a conversation with Borok, but that doesn't have to happen now.
Okay. Well, with Tessie, during this, you're kind of you're not haphazardly, but you're going around and you're trying to assist where you can, and but you kind of, as you always walk past these corpses of these massive Auroch, your eyes keep kind of going to them and looking at them. You know, you do see every now and then the hint of a chewinga kind of around the corpse of one of the Auroch, and then you see another one, and you see another one. As you're going through and helping throughout the town here, you can continually see chewinga, and then specifically around Erlin's farmhouse as well. You see the chewinga kind of almost, it looks like a sentry in a way, watching out over the house as you continue to move through the wreckage, as it were.
Can I go over to Erlin's house, like, to see what they're doing?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I'm gonna go over there, and then after, I'll just go over there. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. So you Erlin's house was a little bit more on the north side, and it wasn't really, nothing was really hit. There was a few fences kind of trampled, but you go to the house and it's been empty for quite some time, but you can see the chewinga are some of them are kind of hanging out by the front door. You can see them kind of crawling underneath the the space between the door and the floor. Some of them you can kind of see around the back, or almost standing around the broken parts of the fence, forming almost some sort of barrier. Can you roll an investigation check, please?
Yes. 9.
Okay. You can't see too much, but you do see the Chewinga almost. It looks like they're doing a patrol to make sure there's no infection around there. No crystallization, no geodes. It looks like they're constantly like searching through the grass or looking into the dirt and digging and making sure that nothing's been affected here.
Can I go into the house?
Yeah, you walk up to the door, and as you were your party was actually the last people to be inside that house. The door wasn't locked, and you push it open, and it's just silence in the house right now.
Is it there? And there's no Chewinga inside?
At a quick glance, there doesn't seem to be any Chewinga inside. There is an upstairs portion, kind of going up the side of the house. There's little stairs going into like what it looks like to be a little loft.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay. Making your way up the stairs, your light-footedness, there's no real like groans or creaks as you move, and you come upstairs, and there's just a bed there, an empty bed, and you can see a Chewinga kind of sitting at the headboard, looking out the window in the direction, as you kind of orient yourself in the direction where you last saw Erlin's body and his family.
I want to go over to the bed, and I want to take like a little piece of sage out of my belt and put it on his pillow.
Okay. You walk by, and you reach into your pouch, and almost just instinctively you know where the sage is, and you pull it out, and you place it on the pillow, and the Chewinga notices you and turns around, and its little silhouetted form jumps down, and you can see, being this close to this Chewinga, it has little white markings across its arms, like almost like armbands, and it goes up to the sage, and it just lays down beside it and pulls one of the leaves of the sage close, and lays there, and then for a moment, silence, and you see the Chewinga there just disappear.
I'm just gonna like nod my head in the direction of the Chewinga and turn to leave the room.
Okay. You turn to leave the room. You can see through the window where you and Erlin had that discussion of seeing the Chewinga. You can see they're still looking through and ensuring nothing's been infected from the crop. This is the only crop that's around from what you see.
I'm gonna go out to the crop.
Okay, you go to the crops. You see the Chewinga. It's almost like they don't really acknowledge you, but they know you're there.
Mm-hmm.
They're still going around sifting through the dirt. They're little, and also kind of like making sure that none of the crops have been actually damaged.
Can I water the crops?
Do you have any like?
Is that you're trying to pee on them? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh.
Do you have any like generate water, create water, anything?
I have
like that?
shape water.
You have shape water. Okay.
I just didn't know if there'd be like water by the crop or anything that would have been used to water it before Erlen left.
Yeah, roll an investigation.
18.
Okay, so you can easily see there's a little wooden trough of water that hasn't been touched by the trampling, and for shape water, it's a cantrip, right?
It is, I think.
It is, yeah.
Yes.
So you take your time and you cast shape water, and you put your hands together, and you almost like make like a rainbow or an arch over your head, and as the water sprinkles, it flies up into the air and sprinkles down over the water, and you can see the Chewinga slowly starting to almost relax as you're going through there. Can you take a point of inspiration for that, please? Mark that down.
Yep.
But the Chewinga seem to be a little bit more at ease, and you can slowly start to see their bodies disappear further and further in the distance.
Okay. I'm just gonna like pay attention to them while I'm like still doing this, and then just like know that I'm assuming that I'm doing the right thing.
Once again, you never get a response from the Chewinga. They just seemingly guide you, and I think knowing that you get the feeling that knowing that you're there, they feel that this area is safe, and they all dissipate. And you take your time watering the crops, and sending Erlen off and his family, doing a little ritual. You feel this area has been looked after and protected.
Okay. And then I'm going to go back to like the Auroch, and I want to start trying to like pile them up or start burning them or something.
Okay. So they are a large.
That's what I'm saying. We like try,
creature.
And if I can't move them, then I just want to like light them on fire where they are.
Okay.
Depending on the timing, we can make it a group effort.
Yes. So as time goes on, everyone's kind of gone through, and you see the citizens of Post Mah'lohn are more so getting ready to bury their dead and assist to their injured. But there are a few that have been going along, and they're kind of looking at these Aurochs getting close. And there is a question. You hear like questions coming up. This is as a group, all of you. You hear people, kind of whispering like, "What is that? What is that off the side of it?" You can see one of the farmers go and put their hand to go and try and touch one of the geodes.
Oh, my dear sir, please don't touch that.
So you immediately just reach your hand up and pull his hand down.
I would just gently back his hand away.
You see him and go, well, why would I need to be there's just a crystal. It's a little geode, a little rock.
And that's what I believe has made these gone crazy, and if you touch it, you might also go crazy, and we don't want any more crazy.
You hear like a little gruff sigh coming from behind you, and you see the form of War Chief Dolva walking up behind you and going, looks over to the farmer and says, the antlers here, they're right. You don't want to be touching none of this. This is gonna really, I've seen it mess up your day. All right.
In fact, if you see any remnants of crystal anywhere, please don't touch it, but maybe scoop it with a tarp or something and bring it over so we can burn it.
War Chief Dolva looks at you and goes, listen, I haven't really met your kind before, but I just want to say I think Borok did All right thing. Bringing you into the tribe. Yeah, you really saved my skin back there.
Oh, I was happy to help, Chief. I'm glad that I get your seal of approval.
It's War Chief.
So, not just chief. Sorry, War Chief. Are you making are you making a joke?
Fatality.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I mean, you're new here. It's okay, but
I'm probably
decided
never again.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen a deer on two legs.
I know we're pretty rare, I guess. I'm probably still gonna call you Chief. Just you know. We can take the war out of the chief sometimes, right? We don't always need to be at war.
In the middle of you talking, you hear like a whistle, and you see a hawk come down, and Dolva whispers something into the hawk, and the hawk flies off into the distance. He's like, "Do you know where that rascal Borok's been?"
Like at this moment?
Yeah.
No. I think I saw him go off with the mayor or something. Probably doing something noble and heroic, as he does.
Or at least Barnes.
Was that you behind the Auroch there, Griorn?
Oh, that's me.
Dova, War Chief Dova.
Yeah.
Call him Chief. He loves that.
Maybe this isn't the time to ask. In your people, is it that why do you raid? Is it for survival? Is it for affluence? Is it you are more than capable hunters? I've seen it. You're more than capable of being strong. Why do you raid and take from others instead of just providing for yourselves? I mean no offense by asking this. I'm just confused.
Roll persuasion.
24.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Nearly coughed my coffee up. He goes, well, aren't you a little inquisitive one? Well, we as far back as I remember, our tribe seeks to balance and show our strength. If those who cannot defend what they have, we will take, and we will balance. It's all this what this world is just balancing. You understand me?
I'm beginning to, but is it balanced if not everyone on this planet is a fighter, is defense? They need others to defend themselves. They are not meant for fighting. And so by comparing the strength of you and your tribe, which is immense, to people that can't defend themselves, that isn't strength, that is weakness. That is taking from people that can't defend themselves because they're not meant to. Not everyone does. So I challenge you politely by suggesting that perhaps taking from those that cannot defend themselves does not make you strong or powerful. It makes you weak. And I would encourage a reconsideration of that tradition in your life. Now, this is also coming from a complete outsider. You don't have to listen to me, but just maybe consider my words, and I genuinely mean no disrespect, sorry.
Have you heard of trade?
I mean no respect.
I know, I meant...
I mean no respect.
Genuinely mean no disrespect.
Cypher, roll persuasion with disadvantage. This is fucking heavy. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay, let me just double check something.
Brock's just in the distance. What the fuck's happening over there?
What the hell?
What is going on?
Oh, hell no.
Oh.
So,
They're having a conversation on trade and commerce.
32. No,
Well,
30.
well
30.
What?
I rolled an 18 and a 19. I get a +10 and a +2.
Yeah.
So 30.
God damn it! I forgot of your background.
It's ridiculous.
I forgot of your background.
I forgot of your background. Of your
We broke
background.
Nothing
Peter
to do
today.
with my background. It's
You broke me.
But no respect.
For the very small amount of
She
time.
means no offense. She means gates.
You, for the small amount of time that you've known Dolva, War Chief Dolva Cypher, you see this gruff-looking exterior. Kind of his eyebrows kind of soften, and he goes, "Well, this is you caught me at a loss of words, but given our situation, things are going to probably have to change now."
Mm-hmm. And I appreciate you listening to someone like me who does not know your ways as well as I wish I
But-
did.
Hold on there, Horns.
Yep.
We
Horns. I like that.
we're
Sorry.
I know.
And we're not the kind to lay down and show our bellies, you know?
Oh, and please.
We're not cowards in that.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. I never suggested you were cowards. You are immensely strong people, physically and mentally, and I don't believe that you guys adjusting to change would make you any. There's no weakness in that.
At the end of the day, this is the tribe's number one,
Absolutely.
and I do whatever I can to keep them safe.
And I will help with that. Absolutely. And I think that you can thrive without taking from others. And I appreciate your time, Chief, War Chief.
I need to go find Borak. And as he begins to exit, you can hear the thundering of hooves off in the distance, and you see the Bloodhand tribe arrive. And they immediately some of the Thanes, you can Bo, you see Thode, you see Gen, you see Danasi coming in and immediately start to almost provide a perimeter around the area. And some are assisting. Wawatesi, how are you moving these bodies, by the way, that you wanted to deal with?
Very clumsily because they're bigger than me. I'm
Okay.
trying to pull on them, probably not doing a great job.
Okay. You can see as you keep working, you hear a voice behind you, and it's Emil. And she comes up and says, well, looks like you've gotten yourself into a little bit of a mess. Do you need help?
Yeah, yes, please.
She immediately just finds a section where there's no crystals infused into this Auroch and starts to push. And she kind of just stops and goes, wouldn't it? I mean, I understand from Shaman Torvar that it would be much easier to probably burn them, wouldn't it? Just where they are.
Probably.
Okay, speak up.
She makes me nervous.
Are you noticeably nervous?
Yes.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Just blushing because now I feel stupid that she's smarter than me and told me just to burn them where they are.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Golden eyes. Don't worry. We'll deal with it. And does Wawatesi audibly gasp?
Yes.
Okay. While that little interaction is just happening, what's everyone else doing? Sorry. Let's.
Like actually blushing in real life. Like, this is my face is
Hey,
so warm right
hey.
now.
You missed the fight there, big ugly. And I'm talking to Thode.
Sorry, you talking to Thode?
Yeah.
Thode, you see this like large hulking form come off, get off of his horse, and goes, "Oh well, I thought it'd be a while before I saw you."
Well, if you'd actually showed up to, support the people, we could have had a rematch.
Oh, you come on! You know we're a little busy on our end too, and you can see that from behind him, there seems to be like bags and ropes tied around them to attach to the horses. And you can see people kind of cutting the ropes and bringing them towards the center of town. And he goes, we ran into a little bit of a, well, I mean, I guess you could assume we ran into a little bit of these fellows' friends over here.
How made you take out? I took out more.
Gen walks up and he has his little green robe and he puts his hood down, and you can see like this tuft of black messy hair and all this dirt all over him, and he goes, well, we got a few of them. And he opens up the bag, and you can see not just vultures, but you can also see coyotes, and you can see these just all various infected animals, like even something as small as a mouse or a rat or a rabbit. All these infected creatures, and you can see pulled behind one of the other horses is parts of an auroch. And they quickly say, well, we wanted to assist here, but we couldn't get everything put together.
Just one auroch? I took out all of those. And I'll gesture to all the dead aurochs.
Roll persuasion.
or deception.
Definitely
roll deception. Sorry, roll deception. Thank you.
I should have said persuasion. I got way higher on that. Damn it. Oh, you saw that, right? 12.
And Thode kind of crosses his arms and goes,
You audibly hear
right.
Bo sigh in the background.
anyways, where's Bo?
I just heard him sigh.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm walking. I'll start walking. I'm walking over from the.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking.
Folks,
here.
also keep in mind Ty's sick, so.
Yeah, I'm.
His
there's
voice
gonna
is
be a
low.
little extra rasp today.
Bonus
I'm
rasp.
walking over from my meeting, and now I'm
He's
Batman.
doing like one of those slow jaunts.
Peter, is there like a salute that the Bloodhand tribe gives to each other when they're like leaving and coming and talking to the chief and stuff?
Not as well. Actually, roll history.
Nice firm
Sultan.
slap on the ass.
No, they
Oh, that's a natural 19. I'm rolling rocks tonight. 20 total.
It's commonly just a forearm, like grab handshake. You know,
Okay.
What?
something like
Bo
that.
told me that's why he keeps grabbing my face.
Okay, I was just curious.
I was lying.
Because I wanted to exit the conversation with Dova respectfully, and I didn't know if there was a thing to do that with, so I'll just kind of give him a small hip bow and walk away.
Okay.
Leave him and Bo.
The Thode again, and you can see the tangled mane of Denasi, the elf ranger, come in and says, "All right, Bo, where's War Chief? Is he all right?"
Well, he's just over there. He's we're all a little shook up, but he's a strong one. You know that.
Right. You don't look too good yourself.
I'm pretty fucking rough. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm fine.
I can see that you're fine there, Griorn.
He didn't do
as
anything.
per usual. And
I'm pretty sure I'm literally in the worst shape out of all of us.
and she walks up and kind of brushes a tuft of like woolly mammoth fur that's like left over off your shoulder. Saw quite a little bit of the war, did you?
What?
Never mind. Anyways,
I was distracted. I was thinking about all the aurochs I killed.
okay. So we've sent word out to the rest of the bloodhands to come by, and we're going to be setting up camp here. Bo, has there been any discussions on the potential? Well, where the fuck we go from here now? How did the talks go?
Well, the talks went about as presumed, and then this whole fight broke out, and now we have a truce for the time being, or a ceasefire, but that means we can't go raiding. So my next plan is for us to station up here, just out in the outskirts of town, and help with the rebuild and hunting, and at least we can help out these townsfolk while we, try and regroup ourselves. But all of us gonna have to make that decision.
Right. Oh, I definitely agree with that.
Or we hole up in the mountains for a while.
No. I mean, Thode, what do you think? And Thode kind of just, well, I mean, if there's no immediate threat, I think this is probably the best place to hold up right now. Bo, you're, I'm not going to mince words here, but you're looking pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I could use a rest.
Right.
But
Okay.
there's a lot of work to be done, so we'll get through this day, and then we'll rest then, I guess.
Sorry, your sore throat really adds to the acting today.
I know, right? I'm just gonna use it. I'm using it.
Yeah, just use it. All right.
His throat's gonna be a lot more sore afterwards because he's using it so much.
Oh yeah, you hear like a whistle come from Thode, and all the blood hands who are around start assisting and bringing in the infected corpses and moving them in carefully to the center of Post Mah'lohn. And there's a little bit of a kind of a lesson being taught to the farmers and the survivors of Post Mah'lohn of how to properly handle this infection, because the last time they saw this was when it came to their crops. After some time, you can see everyone who is able brings all the corpses into one area, and who's going to assist with the bonfire? Let me ask y'all.
Me, like creating it?
Yeah, like creating it.
I'll help go gather wood if that's what's needed.
Okay. Well, while they're doing that, Cypher, you're going out and you're grabbing some wood. You're bringing that back. Wawatesi, are you just kind of helping out the Emil and the rest of the Bloodhand tribe? I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay, Griorn, what are you doing?
Yeah, I assume I'm just using my strength or finding wood or doing whatever is necessary to get the show over with.
Okay. Over the next couple hours, you're kind of getting into the early parts of the evening where the air is getting a little bit more colder, and you can really feel that the onset of winter is slowly coming onto the Temravi plains. There's just this large, almost pyre of these dead animals put on top of each other. And walking around with torches, the Bloodhand tribe, the members of the Post Mah'lohn just light this thing ablaze. And as the sun begins to slowly set, that is the light in the town.
I might sing a traditional gold dwarf funeral song.
And I'm going to be putting tobacco down into the fire.
Okay. Griorn, roll performance, please.
Could I assist?
With advantage?
There,
well, you assisted, yeah. So yeah, perfect.
22.
22. Okay. Wamatesi, you almost go around the perimeter of the pyre and lay tobacco down and continue with your rituals that you've been accustomed to. Griorn, you're with the family members of Post Mah'lohn as they're burying their dead off to the side. Bo, you are standing watch, looking out into the distance. As you can see, the torchlight coming closer. War Chief Dolva comes up to you and says, "That's the rest of them. Should be coming up soon."
That's good.
You look like shit.
Yeah, I feel like it. I don't know if you heard me talk back there, but I think you should talk to the mayor of the town, or I already started the conversation about us posting up just outside here in the outskirts and regrouping here and helping them rebuild. I know we can't really raid much anymore, and with the ceasefire, we want to be on our best behavior, so we can at least offer some protection to these townsfolk and maybe get some help in the meantime with provisions and all that.
You hear like a sigh come out from Dolva, and he says, "See, this is why I brought you and not Torhild. Even though she's like a daughter to me, she's too much of a loose cannon. You done good work here, son." And
I was like waiting for him to start crying.
he puts his arm on your shoulder as you're both looking off into the distance and says, "I think when my time's up, I think you'd be a great war chief to whatever the hell the Bloodhand tribe becomes in years to come. Not fucking yet, though."
No. Well, yeah, I may not be. I'd be honored, but we got to make sure we get there first. So, one step in front of the other, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to to O here, and I'm gonna get a little bit more of a rule set up. I think this is what we'll do next. And he kind of takes his hand and rubs his bald head, and he kind of grabs the back of his neck and just rubs the back of his neck and goes, "So what's next for you and your little hunting party there?"
We're gonna have to shove off and try and figure out if we can put an end to this or figure out what this whole geo business is. That's why we bought this time, right?
Yeah, and I think it was pretty fucking funny that you pissed off that viceroy. Seeing a scale just squirm in his seat when you say, "Oh, you didn't know anything about what's going on down south."
Yeah, that was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, he slaps you really hard on the back. You get
Sorry.
You get some rest.
Yeah.
And also go see the shaman. Maybe she could patch you up before you leave.
All right.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do throughout the night before we go down and bed down for a long rest?
See super cool like montage of Borak like using a bone to stitch himself up.
Yeah, like there's this like electric guitar that goes and then it just like zooms into Borak in a room and it's like and he's like no it's not. He's like ow 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 motherfucker.
Or you just see one of the healers pop in and be like, "What are you fucking doing?" And just cast a spell and heal
Leave me alone! Get out of here!
Don't look at me.
Get out of my room, Mom.
You're not my dad.
I would like to go and check out the other, like, fields where there was no crops left.
Okay. Can you do an investigation check, please?
Yes, I can. 18.
Okay. Going to these to the other fields, you can see ones that have been excavated either from the infection, or some of them have been covered completely due to the stampede. You can see there's just ashes and ashes and ashes of just burnt crop, dug up soil, massive amounts of just destroying of the crops. You're only able to see 2 crops that were able to make it out unscathed. There was Erlin's, and then there was another one that doesn't really have anything just yet. It was all trampled down, but there's 2 crops where that are at least salvageable.
So there's 2 that are salvageable, and then there's
Yeah.
other ones that are not.
Well, there's one that's salvageable, and then there's one that is completely grown still, and that's Erlin's crop. And safe.
Okay. So I would like to go to one of the crops that is like, I'm going to do something like really weird here a little bit. Could I...
That's not like you.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on the ground to try and heal the earth?
That's weird, but
But I like it.
but I like it. Roll. You know what we're gonna do is just roll nature.
Okay. That's 21.
Oh, okay. This is. I'll be honest. I've never had anyone do this.
I'm like real life druid here, okay? These things are just things I think about.
Well, and like usually it's for a creature, but you
Yeah.
view the whole universe,
The-
all
the
of nature
earth,
as
yeah.
a creature. So
Yeah.
is it like, oh, it's in the mind of the caster? Ooh, I like that.
Druid stuff.
Yeah. Well, Tessie's like, that tree is a creature to me. Yeah.
The earth.
I like that.
So, but my real life beliefs are that the earth is alive and it gives us everything, right?
Yeah,
It's our
exactly.
Mother Earth. So
Mm-hmm.
why would I not try to heal her when she's hurting?
You know what? This is fantastic. So Wawatesi, you stick your hands into the earth and you center yourself as you begin to start a ritual of healing word, and your hands begin to kind of glow that orangish golden color, and you slowly start to feel little hands on you, and you open your eyes, and your eyes you're met with the Chewinga again, and they're touching your hand, and you can see like this kind of green hueish glow coming from them, pulsing into your hands, and it almost looks like instead of veins, it looks like vines going through your hands and into the ground, and the ground begins to just, you hear like a boom, boom, and you almost feel like a heartbeat of the ground. And
I've got chills right now. It's like, you're giving me goosebumps, Peter.
You feel like the heartbeat of the ground, and you almost at this point of exhaustion, you kind of lurch yourself back as you feel like this life force being taken from you and pushed into the ground. And you hear like a boom, and the Chewinga kind of disappear, and you collapse to the ground.
As she collapses,
Night.
I'd like to blow my horn. My
Wow.
wow.
Is that appropriate right now?
Grier's being super fucking weird over there.
To signify the end of the funeral ritual of my people, and then seeing. I assume I'm at a position that I can see her go down.
Yeah, 100%.
Then I'm going to run over to help her and lay my hands on her, sing her a soft
You're
song.
gonna blow your horn and lay your hands on me.
Yeah, and then I'll just sing sexual healing very quietly into your ears.
Wow.
And
there's no way like a bard just making it really weird.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast healing word on her.
Okay.
At a level 2.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think it matters, but 4 is 8. I healed you for 8 health. And try to nurse her back. And then if she is still weak, I will carry her to a bed and put her to bed.
Okay, is there anything else anyone wants to do before we move into the next day? Cypher?
I don't think so. I think I would have just watched the funeral and listened to Grion and try to offer what comfort I can to people.
Mm-hmm.
More Rambo style montages for Barack.
So Barack is
Cauterizing his own wounds now.
yeah,
like really sweaty, like Sylvester Stallone style, super sweaty.
He's got like that rope around his arm to
yeah,
tie off, and then just like burning it.
Constantly the Shaman Torva comes in and goes like, I could help you if you want. You're like, leave me alone. So the night kind of goes down.
Actually,
the only
Peter,
person, yeah,
like before, so I kind of wanted to go around to each person. So I've now helped Wawatesi and got her laid to bed to rest, and we tucked her in night style. And then
in Erlin's house.
In Erlin's house, yeah. And then I wanted to go and talk to Cypher and just see how. So like, hey, that was a rough one today, huh?
That was not all that pleasant.
Oh boy.
Good thing you were there to offer such passionate words that's inspired all of us.
I mean, it's just kind of something that comes out of me naturally.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a weird way with words.
You definitely do.
Yeah, it makes it exciting.
It's
though.
endearing.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Are
you all right?
No, I was actually trying to think back to exactly what happened a few hours ago.
Lots of
You're pretty handy with the bow, right?
Yeah.
What else can you do?
Well, I typically use the bow, best for hunting and stuff, and then I also have my whips.
I like to use the bow too, but he gets mad at me for it.
Yeah. Do you try? No, in that, and then I have the odd spell to help me around with some nature things, and that's.
Well, I just want to say, glad to have you around. That was very helpful.
Well, thank you. It was very helpful to have you around.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm the only one that never went down, so.
We got to work on your lying. It's so apparent.
Oh no, I don't have any kids.
You need to go to bed.
Okay. Is there anything I can do to help you? You want me to sing you a little healing something, or everybody's okay for now? I guess
I'll
we're
be
gonna
going to
sleep
bed
now.
soon. I think I should be all right. Are you all right though?
Oh yeah, nothing. Fine.
Grion,
Yeah,
are you all right?
I'm always good.
Grion,
Yes.
stop with this front. Are you all right?
Oh no, I'll sleep it off.
All right.
Nothing a little rum can't, a little rum dream can't fix.
Okay. That's fair.
Well, I'm gonna go check on Bo and figure out what we're doing tomorrow, and maybe talk some strategy.
Absolutely. Just give him a pat on the shoulder. Not the head, the shoulder.
Thank you for
Have a good night.
specifying. Good night. And with that, I'll go find Bo. Whoa! Put your shirt back on, big man. Jesus.
Can this wait?
I suppose. How you feeling? You want a little help there? Or?
Yeah, if you're offering.
Yeah, I got ways that we could do this without all the the drama.
Okay.
And then I'll say, save the drama for your mama. And I'll cast Healing Word at second level again. And hopefully heal.
What do you know about my mama?
That's 11. Not that it really matters. I think we're all going to sleep. So,
Just in case.
Cast them while you got them.
Cast them while you got them. I mean, I'm pretty tired between you and I.
Yeah, me too. What were your questions?
Well, do we have a plan? You were talking to Dova. Maybe we just wait until tomorrow.
Well, our plan is going to be whatever we want to do, but right now it's, we want to try and figure out what we can do to stop this spread of these gems. So we can leave here. The tribe's in good shape, or as good a shape as it's going to be in. We got a ceasefire.
Did you say spread of germs?
Not that I'm trying to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah. I think it's going to be up to the group, but maybe we head the way that you've wanted to go for a while and check out your whatever, that stone or power or whatever. Maybe that can help us.
Maybe it could. And maybe we'll meet up with some of the Commandant caravans on the way out there and their priests and find out more what's going on at Talrand versus Armazal, and maybe arm us all with some information. Even when I'm tired, I'm still on fire. Oh, he's still sighing.
And it turns to a snore.
Yeah.
Well, good night. See you in the morning.
Good night.
All right.
It was worthwhile.
As the fire continues to burn off in the distance, the Bloodhand tribe and some of the Post Mah'lohn farmers take their time and continue stoking the flames to make sure that everything's taken care of. You can hear the telltale sound of crystals breaking and the steam being let go, and the almost the pressurized cracking of the breaking down crystal in the distance as everyone beds down for the night. Bo has taken up in a one of his Bloodhand tribe tents, while Tessie, Griorn, and Cypher, I'm assuming, both kind of bed down in Erlin's house as that was used before.
Sure.
And quickly, I'm just going to refill a drink. If we can
Actually,
either take a break.
before we do that, I'd like to, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
DM, can I drink 20 pints?
What?
That's a net fucking 20, DM. Let's go to break. Big shout out to Janice Quo in the
Wow.
chat right now.
I don't even get it.
We'll take
I don't get it either.
Oh, it's the Janassi Quo's song.
There
yes, I
you
remember
go.
singing the song,
okay.
yes.
You told me I had to
you
do
can
it
check
on
that
the
out.
stream, so
I will. We'll just literally. We can just stay here if you guys want to talk, and then we can review. Just like kind of go over some stuff. Talk about the.
we can
emotes
go to
and
break.
stuff.
It's no big deal. We could go to break for a few minutes.
Do a quick.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do a quick break.
We'll be back
Quick
in
fiver.
Everyone
5
go to the
minutes.
bathroom while you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then meet us back here.
What's up, my dears? We are back. Peter, take us away.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr.
Sorry.
Nick.
Hi, everybody. Anywho, as the sun. Also, make sure everyone long rest. You're
Oh,
healed
yeah.
up.
Oh,
Your
yes,
spell slots,
there we
everything.
go.
Please do that. I have to remind thee all.
That's what's
And
up.
you at home, you have been long rested as well. Congratulations. The sun begins to rise on Post Mah'lohn. It is a cold morning as people who are familiar with the area, so Bo and Wawatesi would know that. I mean, for lack of a better word, winter is coming, and
you know nothing.
The
you know nothing, Jon Snow.
Jon Snow. The pyre has fallen down.
Sorry, Peter.
Fallen
The
down
fire
to,
pyre?
ash. The fire pyre is gone down to ash, and a few glowing embers as the newly formed agreement between the Bloodhand tribe and Post Mah'lohn continues. You see the Post Mah'lohn farmers coming out and beginning to slowly remove some more rubble. The Bloodhand tribe is now either coming back in with a fresh kill or patrolling the area. What are you all doing with your mornings? As Wawatesi, Cypher, Griorn, you wake up in your in Erlin's house. Bo, you wake up in a Bloodhand tent.
This is a whiskey in my coffee type of morning.
I would probably wake up early-ish and go to try to find Borok before anything else starts for the day.
Okay.
I knock on the tent flap. And then just knock, 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 knock. This doesn't work without a door
Just
frame.
see the tent flapping.
Yeah.
Bo?
Yeah, I'm coming out. Give me a second. You'll see there's like a fire pit in front of the tent that's already got a fire going and a pot kind of sitting there. I walk out shirtless.
Why are you stitched up instead of just letting someone heal you? You don't. That's so
It's a
unnecessary.
little bit of both. It makes me. I kind of like the scars.
Oh, you're one of those cowboys.
Yeah.
So I might. Okay, don't get mad. I might have just had a discussion with your war chief, who I think still likes me and doesn't want me dead. But we might have discussed this new information that I got about the Bloodhand tribe being a raiding tribe. I don't know how that escaped me until now, but we had a delightful conversation about maybe not raiding.
How did that go?
Very well, actually. We had a lovely chat.
Well,
I know that I don't really understand your ranking system or anything in the tribe, but I feel like you have his ear, and I wanted to get your understanding of the raiding and why you raid. He told me his overarching reasons, but why do you raid? Why are you okay with raiding?
Well, generally, I haven't been that okay with raiding, but I know it's essential for our survival. We do it as a means to an end, to make sure that our land isn't encroached upon by anybody else from outside, and also to make sure that we survive. But it hasn't been, or it has never been, my favorite mode of getting supplies for what we need. So, it's not really breaking my heart any for it to stop.
All right. That's actually all I wanted to know.
Yeah. So, how did he take it?
Much better than I expected, if I'm being honest.
I'm kind of surprised
he
you're still here, truthfully.
I think it had something to do with me pretty much saving his life a couple different times during that fight.
It's because she called him chief.
And, maybe it's because I'm an outsider that means no threat that he actually took it well. I don't really know. I also felt a little weird sticking my nose where it didn't belong, but I feel like I had a duty to those that didn't have a voice.
I think he has fought the change in tides for a little while, and now he's starting to finally come around to the way things need to be done and the way things are changing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just glad to know your side of it. May I have some rum and coffee?
Yeah, it's whiskey, but yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. And I'll just add way too much whiskey.
Yeah. All right.
That's not coffee anymore.
That's that's one way to do it.
It's coffee flavored whiskey.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
I would agree. So, what was that thing that kept on picking at me and healing me while we were fighting yesterday? I'm pretty.
Was it small, white, and glowing?
Yeah, it looked like a little it was like a little bug or like a sprite or something like that.
I mean, that's basically all of it. Yeah, it's correct. It's Cap.
That's Cap. What's a Cap?
Cap is my Cap. It's
Super sus.
my
No cap.
friend slash we'll call it friendly guardian spirit, maybe. Guardian might be a bit of a stretch, but they're there for me when I need them.
Well, that's I guess helpful. What do they
Cypher,
all do?
Cypher, you hear a whisper like from behind your ear saying, "When I want to be."
I love you too, Cap. Cap is I guess I don't really know how to explain it myself. I think I have a connection to the Feywild. I think.
Think.
And Cap is sort of from the Feywild, I think. And they just kind of have been my friend for as long as I can really remember. And I think a lot of my abilities come from probably the Fey. I don't really know.
So, how do you not know where you're from, or?
Well, I know
how?
my home, and I know my parents, and I know everything of that. I kind of just can do things that I don't think other people that can do, and I think I went to the Feywild. You know, the Feywild is very fickle.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So
Bo, it's interesting as you try to sorry, Cypher, to cut you off,
No, you're
but
fine.
as you try to think about the Feywild, you get like just glimpses of like almost like a watercolor painting. If you're trying to recall it, it's just almost like oils and things, just like what looks like a form of a tree quickly just gets like washed away by like something. You're trying to remember 100% what the Feywild is, but you're having an incredibly hard time doing it.
Man, these Witcher cutscenes are
They're rough, right?
hard.
Well, from what anything that I do remember, I'm pretty sure I was in the Feywild as a child for an undisclosed amount of time, and I somehow got pulled out, and then I could kind of do stuff, and then people got sick, and Cap's just been around since then. So she helps me when she wants to.
Seems like that's a lot to unpack.
No, it's not. Yeah, no, it is.
So is she like, are they like here right now?
Yes,
Can I see them?
if they want.
I mean, tried to help me yesterday, so.
Gav, you gonna come say hi? She's probably not.
Silence.
Yeah, she's not gonna come out right now.
Come here, little fella.
Come here,
girl. Come here,
Come on,
girl.
Cap. He's talking to you.
Roll
in-
persuasion.
He's coming to you, Ed and Cowboy. Come on.
Hey, girl.
Maybe don't.
Roll persuasion. That's a 3.
All you get out of
That
that is
feels
just
right.
you hear like a little echoey.
Do I hear that?
Yeah, you heard that.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, what are you doing laughing at me?
Oh, this is gonna be
It's
fun.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Cap. They're a bit of a trickster.
They broke me. I'm sorry.
The I am Shazam message.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
that. Yep.
Damn you, Travis. Damn you, man. Yeah, so, anyway, I guess we can chat a bit more about that later on, but,
Probably more pressing things in my history.
yeah, well, yeah, I guess so. Do
No,
you
but-
have any, are you with us, or do you have somewhere you need to head? What's your,
No. Not really.
all right.
Not anywhere that. No. Pretty easygoing. Pretty go with the flow, because when you're hunting the Feywild, you just kind of try to live your life and hope it shows up.
That's fair. All right. Well, let's go find the others and see what kind of plan we're going to put in place here.
Yes. Let's shall.
As you all exit the tent, Griorn, Wawatesi, what are y'all doing?
I am gonna be like totally thrown way offside by the fact that I'm in the house.
Okay. Okay, you actually awake in Erlin's bed.
How? I'm just gonna like
Griorn, now where
rub
did you
the pillow.
sleep?
Well, in reference to her waking up, I wouldn't be wherever she is. I kind of wanted to go and as part of the Navigawayan
Yep.
culture.
Navigawayan?
Bigger whites.
I go and play a goodbye song outside with the dead, or by the pyre anyway.
Okay.
With the dead? Are they playing with you?
Well,
In his mind, maybe.
in Gold Dwarf culture, you send them off in celebration. You spend the night grieving, and then in the morning you celebrate.
So everybody's
passing.
getting drunk in the morning. I see how this day is going.
we are a celebratory people.
Yeah, so Wawatesi, you awaken to hear just like the little telltale noises of Griorn playing his steel drum out in the distance, and you're in Erlin's empty house.
I'm going to go outside.
Can you make a
Constitution.
saving throw, please? Yeah.
I knew it was coming.
21.
So as you get out of bed, you almost feel like your leg's about to give out from you, but you steel yourself on the bed. You kind of stop, and you kind of get up. You're feeling a little bit weaker than you usually have, for some reason.
For some unknown reason. So I will like steady myself and like take a deep breath and try again.
Okay, and you manage to push through and get out to the house and exiting the house. You can see Bo and Cypher walking from a tent.
Can I have a retroactively brought cups of whiskey with coffee in it?
Of course, of course.
And I'll smile at Wawatesi and I'll hand her one. Good morning. It's more whiskey than coffee, I'll be honest. That wasn't my fault though. It was definitely Bo.
It was the bottle's fault.
Yeah. The bottle fell in and I couldn't stop it. I'm not dexterous enough, you know. It's not my whole thing.
I'm just gonna chug it back.
All right. That kind of really wakes you up. You feel the warmth in your chest as the whiskey flavored coffy.
That'll put hair on your chest, Wawatesi.
I already have hair on my chest.
I just pull up my arm and there's just hair all over it.
Don't know what it means. Nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative. It gets the people going.
You all coalesce or kind of group up by Griorn as
And
he's
you-
finishing his last song
playing.
there.
Put a straw
he's
on it.
Kind of he's finishing his last little performance there.
Just like gently feeding him while he finishes.
No, you just you lean over, grab it with your teeth, and tip it up.
I like it. Not a drop spill.
Are there straws in this medieval universe? You just
I
put a
just
straw
pictured
in
him
it?
having like a fucking cup holder.
No, there's no straws in this universe.
the hat with
Yeah,
the two beer
yeah.
cans and
Oh
the
my
straws.
god, we need to get a tinkerer to make you that.
Yeah.
Oops.
All right.
Sorry, this is part of my culture, and we say goodbye in celebration. I thought, Wawatesi can't have all the fun with the only one having culture here,
Cheers to culture.
right?
Excuse me.
Is anybody St. Joanne? No. Who's the postmaster?
There's no postmaster. There's only the mayor that you spoke to last time, which is O'Here.
It was the mayor I gave all my money to.
You gave him a platinum, yeah?
Oh yeah, right. Oh, has anybody
That
seen?
was only 2 days ago.
Cool. Answered that question. Never mind.
Wouldn't that have been a week ago?
About a week ago.
Oh, it would have been a week ago. Yes, you're right. My apologies. Cypher with the keen mind.
Sorry.
Still doesn't
Wow.
help me.
It still doesn't help.
Yeah.
It still doesn't help. No.
You mean half a world away?
What do you mean, no direct shipment?
Yeah.
If I'd have ordered this on Amazon.
with the day getting more and more ramped up, everyone's kind of waking up and moving and getting the area kind of cleaned up. What are you all doing for the day?
I am going to go back to Erlin's crop and try and gather some seeds and take them to the other farms.
Okay. Can you roll nature, please?
Yes. It's an unnatural 20.
Okay, so you managed to grab some corn, some pumpkin seeds. This is a lot of kind of what's growing in the during the times of squash, and you successfully plant. You go over and you know. I don't know what the proper word is, but you plant those seeds in the other the salvaged
she's reaping
crop.
and sowing.
She's reaping and sowing, and you successfully take your time. You shape water. You put some more water in. You water the area, and you let some of it grow.
That's just what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I don't know what everybody else is doing. I mean, that's probably going to take a while, so.
Yeah, while she's doing that, what are y'all deciding on?
I'm going to go see the shopkeeper.
All right.
If,
she wants to go on a date?
No, I'm just going to see if she's got any new shipment of weapons or
You know what they say
Fun
about
stuff.
redheads?
that I might be able to charm her off her
Their hair's red. That's
with
what they
money.
As you make your way into
Charm her with
the
money? say. Or your oiled naked body.
My oiled naked body.
Yeah.
as you make your way into the shop, you can see Joanne's kind of haphazardly kind of taking stock of everything she has. She goes, "Oh, tie. Oh, Laura. Didn't expect you to see you."
Who's that?
Why was that so funny? How are you?
I've seen better days, but, happy that this place is still put together.
Well, we thankfully did not get hit by a lot of what happened there. But what could I interest you in today?
Well, I'm looking to see if you have maybe a little better bow than the one I'm using, or possibly some sort of protection device that might help me out a little bit. Yesterday was a little eye-opening for me.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, I do understand that. I mean, we did have a shipment come in, and that was supposed to be picked up, but I think, a lot of the vendors took off after, what happened yesterday. Give me a second. You said you're looking for like a little bit of a protection, or you're looking for like something with a little bit more power there?
Well, protection for one, but power for the other. This bow is it's nice and all, but might be something a little extra, a little plus one maybe.
She goes, and she kind of takes her finger, points it to her nose, and goes, I know what you need.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. Let me see what I got here. And she kind of rummages around in the back and looks around. She pulls out this bow. And she says, I shouldn't be pointing this out, but one of the Komodon, they left it here. And I did pick it up. Maybe I was going to sell it back for a fine price, but it's and she holds out the bow, and you see it's like it's almost like stained redwood with like this gold inlay, gold leaf going around the edges of the bow, kind of flaring up into what looks like dragon heads at the very tip that hold the bowstring. She goes, this might be a little bit of a something you might be interested in. But I'm gonna be honest, Bo. I gotta make some money, especially with what happened here. Are you good for this?
Well, it depends on the price. I don't have much. I got couple platinum here, and about 21 gold.
Well, I think platinum's 100 gold, isn't it?
10.
10? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Bo. This one might be a little bit out of your range, price-wise, but listen, how about you wanted a little bit of a protection too? I do have this. Oh man, a lot of this stuff is so expensive, by the way.
I know.
it's
It is like
expensive.
ridiculously expensive. That's why I'm like,
That's
ooh.
what you can just tell me no. It's all right. I just I wanted to see what prices were so I could save some money up front.
Well, I mean, I would give you. I could let you part with this for about 600 gold.
Oh, yeah. What if I? Nah, I won't cheapen this with that. All right, that's good to know.
I mean, I do have this scroll though, of like it's a little bit of a scroll of protection. I can let that go for about 90 gold.
I don't even have that. So you know what? Thank you very much. I'll just I'll make sure to be saving up my pinching my pennies, gold pennies, for later.
I do apologize, sweetheart. I really am sorry.
That's what happens when you have zero value for money where you live. Thank you. All right.
All right. She's like, all right, well, I'll be here if you need anything. Oh, wait, Bo.
Yeah.
I do have like these special arrows.
Some of those special arrows, eh?
Yeah, I do. They do pack a little bit of extra punch. I have about 10 of them.
Interesting. Well, what do they do?
Well, you see, and she holds up this like arrowhead, and it's barbed on the sides.
Right.
When they impact, they do the same amount of damage, but it's the ripping out that does a little bit more. Do you understand me?
Yeah, but how much are those ones?
She holds out 10 of them, and she has them like in a little bundle. She's like, I could let those go for 15 gold.
Trixie.
And they don't do any extra damage?
No, so behind, they do extra bleed damage.
Oh, okay.
Over time.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, give me those.
All right, so just mark down the barbed arrows. If it's not in D&D Beyond, I'll add it
Cool,
in,
cool,
and I'll
cool.
put it onto your character.
Yeah, no problem.
Mark down 15 gold, and she hands over these 10 barbed arrows. So just keep in mind that if you're going to be attacking with these barbed arrows,
All right, pick them up again.
Yeah. I'm sorry that we couldn't find a little bit more of a better arrangement. And she's like, do you want me to keep this bow for you, Bo? You see what I did there?
I mean, if you can, that'd be great.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, I will hold on to this for you. Hopefully we don't have another person come through here, but listen.
Yeah, you know
I'll
what?
hold on to it as long as somebody doesn't come along.
Yeah.
I gotta make.
It's
I
all
gotta make
right. You
money.
got to make your money. I get it.
But actually, Bo, maybe this is a little bit of an opportunity for us. Where do y'all see yourself going in the next little bit?
Well, as soon as I know that, I'll come right back to you. But I believe we're gonna head south to the mountains.
I mean, if you can get me a little something while you're out there, there is some this sand. It's like alchemical, you know, what they do with the mixing the potions and stuff. That sells for a nice price.
All right.
If you can bring me some of that, if you're going south, that will knock down the price significantly, my friend.
Well, then I will definitely do that. What does it look like so I can keep an eye for it?
Sand.
Well-
It looks like sand.
Well, it is it's kind of
Yeah.
it's
It's coarse.
so, you know,
Rocks,
I mean,
but really tiny.
it's coarse and it's everywhere.
Yeah.
So well, it's from what I've understood, it's a part of the Komodan dynasty near Talrand-ish. It's from a town called Ulmuth. And they make this, it's like a little, it has a blue glow to it. It looks like sand in a little vial, and they use it for, I mean, I don't know what the hell they use it for, but I know they buy it. If you can get me this, I don't know the actual name of it, but it is like blue glowing sand.
All
Maybe
right,
that
glowing
will
blue
get you there.
sand from Olmouth.
Glowing.
Cool.
Sounds suspicious.
All right. Well, hey,
Gotcha.
Already did.
if you bring me some of it, I could knock it down a price. All right.
All right, sounds good.
I am paying
I'll do
attention to
that.
the
No problem.
All right. So, Bo, you gonna be still hanging out there?
No, I'll walk out.
Okay. Have a nice day, Bo.
Bye.
You hear the ding, 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 ding as the
little,
door closes.
little defeated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kicking
The
rocks
ding,
on
ding,
his
ding
way
of
out.
Defeat.
Hard out here in the streets.
Wow.
Yeah.
It means that someone has to award people with more money. As you all meet up together.
Wait, did we level up?
No, you did not level up.
Cool.
Um,
Because we had a long rest, so I just...
yes, I understand that,
Okay.
but we did not reach the milestone that
Gotcha.
said would be for leveling.
No problem.
Before
Anyways.
we before
Because becoming two mammoths was not.
Honestly, Hops and Dragons was questioning it, so I was just...
Oh, okay. I like how you throw them under the bus. But anyways, Cypher, you were about to say.
before we all meet up, I wanted to kind of go away from prying ears, and
Okay.
because I know how crazy I look sometimes when I talk to Cap, and I'm going to try to get Cap out. Say, Cap, are you there? I have a question. I'm not going to yell at you this time. I just have a question.
You hear like the little fluttering, like of wings behind your ear, and you hear,
What? Hi, darling. Do you remember yesterday in that fight? All those shiny, purpley crystals.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Do you have any idea what that is? I forgot to ask you, and you know random things. You're from the Feywild. Do they seem fey to you? They kind of they're taking over. It's kind of like a global pandemic happening in crystal form. Do you know what this is?
you hear like the fluttering of wings behind you, and you see Cap in their blue, ethereal blue form, kind of go down and
I
rest on a crate
Put
there.
my hand out for them to sit
Oh.
on.
They sit in your hand and they go,
Well, no. I mean, this is something that I've never seen that before in my life. You know, I've never seen it.
Do you have anyone that you could ask on your side if they've ever heard of the glowing evil crystal rock? Maybe?
No.
Okay, that's fine. we'll just,
Oh, okay.
it's
No,
fine.
look. Listen.
I'm listening.
will
I'm listening.
I will ask around.
Okay. I
I
trust
don't
you.
think I've never seen this before in my life.
Neither have I, except last week.
I know. I've been with you my whole life.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point.
God.
I know. Sorry.
Anyways, I will go look around. I'll ask and I'll come back. But
Okay.
never seen it before in my life. And you're
she just
Goodbye, I
disappears
love
like,
you.
like a little thing of sparkles.
I love you.
love you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, the echoes are necessary. Well, it was worth a shot.
I do it for fun.
I know. Okay, it was worth a shot. And I'll go back to
Okay.
wherever the group is.
All right. As you all kind of coalesce outside of group up between at Joanne's shop where a defeated Bo walks out, what are y'all doing?
What
Bo.
are we doing?
Yeah.
I can also quick note. I see what you're doing in chat, and you keep doing it. They're going to not level up ever. They're actually, in fact, going to de-level.
We're gonna level down.
This is a really
Shit.
bad.
And now you're level 1.
Yeah. And there's a dragon.
Yeah, he did threaten to TPK us before we started today, so don't think that our bullying is a one-sided conversation.
Also, we didn't say it out loud, but welcome everyone.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you for the raid.
Welcome for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid.
Wade.
Made by the folks.
you
My
for the
name's
wait,
Wade.
everyone.
No,
Bo, yeah, what are we doing today?
Well, I think we should get on the road as soon as possible here.
Oh, on the road again.
Yeah, that.
Like that Shrek song?
What?
I don't know. What are we doing?
Okay.
Where are we going?
So, I guess we got a couple choices here. We can head down to where you need to go.
To the
Griorn.
to the southern mountains,
Yeah.
the stone in the sand.
And see if that has anything to do with the actual stones, the pink geodes that are fucking everything up.
Do we think there's a connection there?
I don't know.
As someone who has no idea about any of this.
Did we ever find out? Did you talk to your shaman about the geodes in the cave? Did they burn them or something?
I don't know if we've regrouped
You did,
with her.
you
We
did.
did. Yes,
Okay.
we did.
Yeah.
Talk to her. And she has no idea.
Yeah.
So just to kind of jog your memory, Shaman Torva communed with nature, and she found that this is unnatural, and it seems to be kind of like a perversion of magic and nature into this coalesced
Right.
into this crystal.
So that's one thing. We can go up, try to look for Perry up north, and decide if we want to. Bless you. Decide
Thank
if we
you.
want to.
COVID. Ty spread his germs.
Oh man.
Anyways,
All right.
Moving on.
Moving on. We can try and see if we spur maybe that army up there to come down and squash the Commandant and, give us our land.
Playing one against the other.
Now we could do that too.
Enemy of my enemy and all that.
Yeah. And I think that's pretty much our two options at the moment.
So if we leave here, what happens to the tribe?
Well, they're just going to stick around here in town, I believe. They got to,
They're gonna support Malone.
yeah. I mean, that's my understanding at the current moment, but that's got to be ironed out by Dova. But as it stands, we got a ceasefire, so we can get out of here and try to figure out what else is going on.
And what leads do we have on the crystals? Because I feel like that is pressing.
I believe that's pressing too, and currently we have 0 leads.
No leads.
But I
No
think we might be able to head back to Talrand, see if they have any leads, and then that way we can head to this mountains with those guys. with
So
whoever.
back to the Dragon Trading Post.
Yeah.
Is Talrand where we met?
Yes.
yes,
Hey.
I just have a terrible. I'm just in so many cities. I just forget where we go.
Maybe we don't take that one back.
Or maybe we don't go back there.
We just
What?
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 If we take, you forget how we met.
Oh,
Remember?
They
Right.
don't know
They
who
don't know
I
that,
am. I was in
Oh.
disguise. Don't be
Yeah.
silly.
And she called us
Like I
hostile
leave a
weirdos.
trail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not-
So
Well, if you did, it would be mixing.
we basically have 0 trail and 0 clues, and we're going to have to figure out a way to go.
All right, we have to make a decision. Let's
Wow.
go with
Decision.
Talrand. Find clues. Find the geode sources. Figure out who's causing it. Destroy the cause. Save the world.
That's, yeah.
So,
We can do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Easy.
but I don't. If we go back to Talrand, well, first of all, I think our pass is up on that teleporter. Second of all,
We can probably convince them.
Yeah.
I mean, we're convincing
We're
people.
a very convincing group.
But also, they had indicated, the priests over there said we can't follow them a caravan out to the stones. So we just head there.
Oh, we just go there.
Yeah, and scout out on the way how bad the geodes are. Maybe map it out. I can map things. I got papers and pens, and I'm pretty good artistically.
Should actually map with pencil.
Okay, that's very good insight.
Good insight. What would I say?
All right. But if we don't take the teleporter, isn't that going to take us a lot longer to get there?
Well, that would be that would depend if you tuned into
Rion,
the world building
ro-
map stream.
roll a history check.
Okay.
Where did you guys discover the crystals first? Are they in the
On a pig.
On a pig, actually.
No, not on a
around
pig.
here, around Post Mah'lohn?
No,
here?
it wasn't a pig.
Oh no, I threw it in the lake.
Was it
Wallace
around?
Jesse found a dagger in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
temple, the Wanti temple, the
Right,
temple
that
of the
was
serrated fang, on a dead adventurer.
No,
Yeah.
I took a dagger and then I thought I put the stone in my
Right.
boot with
Yeah, that
the
was it.
dagger.
Right, with the geode, yeah.
Yeah, and then it grew onto the dagger.
Totally ruined that dagger.
Oh,
17.
so you found the geode.
17. So Griorn,
I thought it
you
was
remember
pretty and I
from
kept it.
your
Got
your studying of
Around
the pioneers of the arcane age, and remembering kind of where the stone in the sand is from just the conversation that you had, that that the stone in the sand is actually named the Cicellum Idrilaris,
I did know
and
that,
that
actually.
is in the Gagotan Barrens, which is kind of south of the Dragon Trading Post. It's actually closer if you go to the Dragon Trading Post and move in through there instead of going back to Talrand, if you go down that route.
Yeah,
Oh.
so that's what I said, and everybody understood me.
Oh, well, that
And
makes
sorry,
definite
the
sense.
stone
then.
in the sand is what?
I think we should do that.
It's Caesarean.
No, but why are we there? Why are we going there?
Oh, no particular reason.
We're just
No, the particular
sightseeing?
reason is there's some sort of thing that's calling him. That's I don't know. He's got to go somewhere for a stone, and it's like the other
Gotta
stones.
get stoned. Everybody must get.
There's geodes, and there's a stone that's powerful, and I figure they might have something to do with each other, maybe.
Yep.
Austin
Gotcha.
Powers needs to find his mojo.
And so just so I know, you originally found the geode in a cave, Yuanti cave. Is that cave nearby? Or is
no,
it
so
nowhere near?
the
It
cave
is.
was separate.
It's
It is
near-ish.
nearby. It's nearish.
Is near it.
It's like a day's
what
ride.
what follow up? Did you ever go back to look at that adventurer? Did you ever?
The was
The tribe shaman
what's her face?
Torva.
Yeah, Torva. She stayed behind and caught it on fire.
Yeah. She
It
went
was taken care of.
She went and checked all that stuff out.
It's just the geode you found on an adventurer, which means it could have come from anywhere.
So the geodes just keep popping up everywhere we go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Okay, I'm caught up.
Mm-hmm.
To the stone in the stand, which then stones become sand. It's kind of redundant, but okay.
Actually,
there.
if you put fire on it, sand turns to glass.
You're right. You're right.
There's too much chemical stuff for me. Yeah. So let's just let everybody know where we're going, and we'll
We got to
start
leave a
heading that way.
trail because if Perry follows us, we need to leave a trail.
Yeah, I agree.
Breadcrumbs.
We do not know where he is or where he is, so we leave a trail.
Or maybe flowers.
Oh, I have those
Perfect.
Oh, thank you.
It's decided.
every morning. Okay.
All right.
So we're going to
The south.
We're going to the south.
the deep south.
No.
I couldn't do the voice.
The
The,
deep south.
the mid-south.
Do we have rations and everything we need? Can we stop?
Yeah,
them?
you
Or
all
we
have.
can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, they can hunt. They also still have the bear.
Actually, we have a
rations.
shit ton of bear meat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're good.
They have a ton of bear meat.
Got
Still.
like 2 years worth of
We have-
bear meat.
yeah. a lot of bear
dried bear meat.
Yeah.
So as you all kind of get ready to exit your through Post Mah'lohn, you have a quick discussion with everybody in the area. Who are you talking to quickly before you go?
I'll talk to Chief Dolva.
All right. You see War Chief Dolva and O'Hear, the mayor of Post Mah'lohn, outside of the office of the mayor, having a discussion. As you approach, the War Chief Dolva kind of looks a little bit better after having some attention from the healers, and goes, "All right, we got a lot of defenses short up here, and we think we're gonna be all right for the time. What are you all doing?"
That's good. We're heading south to the mountains, past Dragon Trading Post.
What's this?
Well, we're hoping to find some more information about the geodes. There's some sort of rock of power or something that there's no way to make it sound cool. All right, it's that Griorn's attuning to with his.
Excuse me, Mr. Chief of War. We are going to do some scouting.
War Chief.
That's what I said, Dova. I'm one of the hands of tribes now. Look at me. Look at my face. Look at my face. It's green. It's green. It's cool. But
Okay, yeah, I see it.
I No respect, sir. I just wanted to let you know that we're going to go and do some scouting and find out more about this geode, because that's the pressing matter, which might be beneficial to the Blood Hand anyway, because if we bring our findings to the Commandant Dynasty, they might stop harassing you in totality for life.
Yeah.
Big dreams.
You say a lot of words for no sense.
He talks a lot, don't he?
Yeah, he does.
I'm very eloquent.
I think you got to do what you got to do, but be careful out there.
Yeah, we
with
will.
the scales. Griorn, you said you were going to some stone.
Aye?
What was this called?
Well, you see, sir, in my culture, it's not really understood why I can, do the magical stuff, and then I start pointing at all the rune tattoos that I have.
Yeah,
There's something calling me, and I need to find out more.
Oh, well. Good luck with that, son.
Aye, thank you. Did he call me son?
Yeah,
Calls
and
everyone's son. It's all right.
Oh, because I'm older than you, right, Nova?
Bo's,
calls me
Bo's
Atlas.
crying now because he thought he was
He
the
thought
only
he
one.
was special. I don't look it.
Womp womp.
All right. Well, I don't know what to really say during all this, but safe travels, I guess. I don't know. Come back alive and
Keep your eyes on the skies, because Bo will send a message.
yeah, that's one thing we'll be doing. Wawatessi,
Yes.
come on over here.
Okay.
Was that you who did that for with the crops there? I saw you planting seeds.
Yes, sir.
And you're sure that's safe?
I believe so, sir.
There's just a little bit of silence. He's kind of like just reading you.
I'm just like have my hands behind my back, and I'm like kind of like nervously like got my foot moving around on the ground. You're like,
And to break the awkward silence, you see the wood elf here, the mayor, kind of come up, and he's like, I just wanted to thank you so much, Wawatessi. And he holds out his right hand to just in front of you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna like nervously reach out to his whatever, like his hand or whatever he has in his hand.
Okay. It's just him holding his hand out, expecting some sort of not expecting, but so do you just grab the hand like you go for a handshake? He's trying to go for a handshake. How does Wawatessi respond to that?
I'm going to like, how far away is he from me? Like he's within arm's reach, apparently.
He's
like,
within
probably?
arm's reach. He's within arm's reach. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to like walk up, like, or take a step up or whatever, and then like kind of bow down and just like place my forehead in his hand.
So Wawatessi immediately like
Just look at
kind of
we have
snaps
to
to,
teach these things.
and she almost goes like very stands up tall and walks up correctly, and you see like this very illustrious bow, but her forehead just lands right in the palm of his hand, and he goes, okay.
Just right in the size.
Wawatessi, take a point of inspiration for that again. By
Another
the way,
one?
yeah, because you're using your book learning very well.
You thought I was the weird one.
I mean, I failed all of my rolls at reading that book, so
That's all.
This
she
is-
got out
this
of it.
is what
Trying to
comes
You're
from it.
catching
the
bits
bow.
and pieces.
She's so close.
I mean, it's progress, I guess.
It's progress.
Borok, sorry, I hate to ask. You'll be heading south. I'm assuming you'll be going past the Dragon Trading Post.
You are correct.
Can you deliver them this? And he hands over a letter. Just deliver it to Ostia, and
Can you give me 600 gold?
What?
I'm just kidding. I'll take the letter.
I mean, I was going to give you this, and he hands
Worth a shot.
you over 5 gold. He's like, hey, this just for your troubles.
I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. All right.
I like how just really start greasing them up. Come on.
Yeah. I need cash.
I need new weapons.
Oh, needs a new bow.
So is there anything else y'all want to do in the town before we take off?
I think
Let's
so.
get out of here.
No,
All
let's
right.
skedaddle.
You all grab some horses from the stable while Watessi, I'm assuming, is turning into a horse as per usual. And
Is she? Because I think last time she said she doesn't want to do that.
Last time I didn't do it. No.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, the last time we went somewhere, I rode a horse. There was enough horses for us all to ride.
Right.
Is there enough horses, or should I turn into a horse?
there's more than enough horses.
All right, I will just ride a horse.
Yeah, here
Okay.
you go.
There you go. No one saw that.
As you take off early in the morning down to the you make your way, don't even to the dragon trading post, and you continue on. It's about you left early in the morning, so it's midday before you make your place down to the dragon trading post. As you get there, you can see it's only been a week and a bit, but the farm is coming. The teleportation circle is coming together a lot nicer than you expected, and a lot faster than you expected. As you approach, you can see austere kind of the tabaxi standing outside, and you can hear him say, "Yes, no, put it over there. Yes, now we want to have these nice big doors. They open big." And he hears the clodding of feet, and he turns around and goes, "Oh, hello, friends. What can I do for you today? Now it's only been a week and a bit since I've seen you. How are you?"
Looking good, austere.
We're doing all right. Here's a letter from the mayor of Post Mah'lohn.
He takes it and he goes, "Oh, here he's how is Post Mah'lohn anyways?"
It's a little rough at the moment. We had a stampede of Orok that are possessed by some of those geodes come through, and they wrecked. They wrecked a pretty good portion of it.
Those are the ones that spontaneously burn, right, Bo? They just light on fire by themselves.
Yeah.
Roll deception.
David, I should shut my mouth.
Yeah, you should.
Well, it's okay.
You can see kind of like the
16.
16. You see kind of the toothy smile of austere with his like sandy brown fur kind of move down to a little bit more of a confused look, and his brows kind of shift and goes, "So you're saying that this infection that was on the food that you told me about now is spreading to animals?"
Oh yeah, no, it was already doing that.
Yeah, animals.
It spreads to literally
items,
everything.
People.
Legitimately everything.
Austere, have you heard of anything since we've been gone? Anyone coming through with tales of strange possessions?
No, nothing from Talrand. We did have some merchants come by, and they were making their way down to the Gakotan Barrens. Have you heard of this? There were some
No.
people coming in for. There was I believe it was one of those those Bahamut worshippers. They were going for their pilgrimage.
Yeah. We met them in Tolerant, actually.
Yes. So you know these the black scaled dragonborns, the ones that are all very magic, the dragon is so scary, right?
And them on their pilgrimage had encountered some geodes?
No, this is all that's come through in the last week or so. There's been some
Oh, I
people going
understand.
for that. I don't I'm afraid I have nothing on these how you say this infection.
That's all right.
I mean, this is quite alarming that Post Mah'lohn is now. Is it still standing?
Mostly.
Yeah, like I said, it's a little rough
Yeah,
shape.
but it's there. People exist. People trade. It's still fine for that. It's just a little worse for wear.
I thought it was sitting.
This one is funny. This one is funny. I like that. You hear like he puts his claws together and makes a whistle, and you see these two slender tabaxis come out, and he goes, he's overlooking the letter. He goes, could you make sure that you are taking just some supplies up to Post Mah'lohn? It seems the Bloodhand tribe is now with them, and we need to ensure that they are taken well care of. And you see one of the tabaxis with like a little bit more of a red fur kind of take the note, look at it, and they scurry away. He's like, don't worry, your friends will be taken care of at Post Mah'lohn.
Can I tell if he's telling the truth and if that's genuine?
Yeah, go take an insight check.
What is my bonus? Oh. Oh, yeah. 21. Good rolls
All right.
tonight.
Oh, damn.
Keep an eye out on your DMs. I'm sending you something.
Oh, I thought you meant you. I'm like, I'm looking at you right now, Peter. Oh.
Yeah, I turned to stare at Peter actually when he said that.
Yeah, look at me.
I know.
Keep-
I was.
Keep an eye on your DM.
I was looking at my DM. I was. I always.
But yes, don't worry, they will be taken care of. The now I must ask you, you are going where now? Do you need to use the teleporter again? What do you need to do?
We're heading south. I actually have no fucking idea what this place is called. I'm following the dwarf, so yeah, it's probably his account. He might know have better. He might know better than I do.
My friend, I don't want to sound rude or anything, but you sound like the wrong end of an orc right now.
Yeah.
Let me
Not doing so hot.
Let me go and get you something. And he disappears and comes back in.
The wrong
And he
end
goes,
of an orc.
Because he is a half orc.
And
At least
he he comes out and he has this little baggie. He's like, this is this little this is a tea. You know, brew it. Do you know what a tea is, my friend?
Yeah.
Okay, please brew it. Let it steep and let the vapors soothe your throat.
If only that helped me in real life.
Maybe
What's the appropriate brewing time? 20 minutes?
Oh, I see you are a purveyor of teas.
Well, I just know, to release the true medical properties, you need at least 20 minutes steep.
Well, I would say this one you want to go on about 25. I hate to go against what you think, but 25 is better.
No, I respect your knowledge, good sir.
Dwarf, where are you going?
Oh, well, you said already the Gogotten Barons,
Gogoten Barons.
Right, that's what I said.
Wow.
To the Sicilian Italy. Caesarean.
Do you mean the Sicilium Idralaris?
Right.
Caesarean?
That's what I said.
That is a name I have not heard in a very long time, my friend.
Is that good or bad?
It's whatever you want it to be.
Well, you said we're following the priests and the what is it?
Oh, but yes, the Gogoten Barons are big, There's ruins, and there is the Grand Temple of Bahamut there. They make their pilgrimage, but the Sicilium Idralaris and the Grand Temple of Bahamut are not the same things.
Oh. Well, we're just we're winging it a little bit. Any information is very helpful, Austere. We do appreciate you.
Roll persuasion.
All right. 29.
Okay. Well, all I know is that you really will be needing to find a wayfinder. They are interesting people, these wayfinders. They know their ways around the Barrens. They know the sands, and they know the currents that move people around.
Yes.
You can find them at the Valronsa way stop.
Sorry,
Val apostrophe Ronsa Ronsa way stop.
Waste.
There's so many apostrophes in your names.
Well, yeah, it's kind of a regional thing with
Just
with
leave
this.
them alone, okay?
Could you stop it? No. I mean, well, with Desi, if you watched my world building streams, you would know why they are like that. No, I'm joking. You're there.
Roasted.
And these people will help us find the stone in the sand.
Yes. Well, I mean, they will help you traverse the sands, as it is not very it's not forgiving, let's say.
It's like the sea, my friend. If you don't know your way, you get deadlocked. Landlocked.
Exactly. You can see this gold dwarf knows so much, and he goes to try and grab your cheek.
Oh, I instantly flex away, but I quickly grab his hand and do like the coolest handshake he's ever had in his life.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Missed opportunities. You should have licked it.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, you pull back and you grab his hand, and then you kind of do this like little cool handshake where you like, hit his palm and then twiddle the fingers together, and he's like, "Oh yes, this is very nice. I like this." So my friend,
from my people to yours, austere.
if you take the Bosram path south, you stay on it, for about overnight, and you follow the path until it splits off to the east. You'll see a signpost called the Platinum Walk,
Aye.
and then that will go east, and that will take you to
Valrosa.
Valrosa way
Ranza.
stop. Now I will say, be careful, because this road, after you go to the east, the sands are unforgiving. They might take you.
Well, that makes me nervous because I'm not that tall, if you haven't noticed. So,
I can tell
yeah.
as I look down at you.
Okay.
And he flashes this pointed tooth grin, and he
Is
goes,
there anything we should know about the sands, traversing them? Do you know anything? Anything special we should know about them?
just from my time here, I know that the Wayfinders they use the skiffs. The skiffs move you.
So, just so I understand, if we take the path east to Valrosa Way Stop, that is before the sands, or we're going to have to traverse the sands before getting to the way stop?
There is a little bit of, well, I do not know the full layout of the Berens, but I know that if you go along the side, as you go to the east allows you to kind of skirt along the terrain to the Valronsa way stop. But at that point, there are treacherous sand pits and shifting dunes that needs the Wayfinders to move you through.
Well, we'll get the Wayfinders ASAP.
Yes.
Should we, do the people outfit themselves with, like, sand shoes, or does they get bright on the eyes, or is there stuff that we might need down there that you're aware of?
And he kind of puts his hands to his mouth and goes, "I have no clue."
I thought maybe, but you never know if you don't
I
ask.
mean, what would you do to protect yourself from sand? I mean, just do that. Glasses, yes, it's very nice.
Maybe
I don't
like
have
a
any.
wrap for my head.
I got
Yes.
bars.
All right.
I don't
wrap.
know about these bars that you have, but
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
So I do have to oversee this construction, and I do have people waiting on the inside of the trading post.
It looks lovely, austere. Thank you.
Here, and he hands you bags for your food, for your horses. He says, for any feed you need to along the way. So remember, south down the
Right.
Bozram path for a day, and then at about the day marker, you will find the Platinum Walk, and that is where you go to the east. Do not go to the west.
Do not go east.
Do not go west.
Oh,
I have it.
Do not go
Right,
west.
always
This
head
one,
towards
the-
the platinum.
This one, the deer with the standing on their legs, they look like they know.
Yes.
So
I'll
this-
trust her.
Is this really that abnormal for people.
It's not that difficult.
It's really not.
I have never seen what you are, but
That's
this is
fair. You've probably not seen a lot of things.
I just want to point out that your building looks beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it would be better if it wasn't burnt down before. But hey, here we are.
It's nice and fresh.
He's like, and then he just turns around and starts
All
barking
right,
in.
off we go
in
before we get into more trouble.
Dragonborn.
Yes, get really. It's one thing for Chief Dover to call me Atlas, but then it's starting to become a theme.
gonna be
Antlers.
everybody.
Yeah, I forgot that one. That's a
Yeah,
good
I
one.
don't mind that. That's like charming in his war chief way, but this is just starting to feel a little personal.
All right, folks. So this travel is going to take about now, since you're going through the Bosram path, it's going to take about 2 days. Okay. So what we're going to do is I need someone to roll a d10 for the first time.
Uh-oh.
I will.
Yeah, let her do it. I'm rolling like crap today.
Oh.
She got a 1, so never mind.
My bad.
It's a D10. We don't know what it means.
Yeah, we don't know what it means.
You rolled a 1?
Yes.
Okay, no, it's nothing bad, I think. As you're making your way down the Bosram path, it's getting a little bit later in the day, and the terrain is very much going from like a plains landscape where you can see mountains off in the distance, and there are patches of sand and dry, cracked ground as you're going along further. The night brings in a little bit more of cool air, and you can hear what seems to be like music off in the distance, and some singing. It seems to be like a low-voiced singer, and as you continue to move down the path, you see a troupe of musicians kind of walking down the Bosram path as they are.
Griorn, is that anybody that you know? Maybe those people that those bad people, the ones that we were fighting.
Oh, the Firebeards. Don't forget them. Would I recognize the style of music being played?
Would I recognize the style of music being played?
Both y'all roll history.
Good lord.
Nope.
Oh my god, yes. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Rolls.
6.
6. So Griorn, nothing you've actually heard of before, but Cypher, they are singing a Holdremian tune, something that you've been more accustomed to growing up. It's a song about a long lost love and the longing for reuniting. In it's a song that's commonly sung in the northern parts of the Holdremian kingdom where you're from.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a song I know from home.
As you get closer, you can see that you see a dwarf. This dwarf is pale skin, bald head, long beard. It almost like kind of trails on the ground. You can see a tall elf, and you actually see for the first time, for some of you, you see this red-skinned, horned humanoid with a tail, and they're all wearing fine raiments, where they're being led with they're sitting on the back of a cart with a donkey pulling them.
Shall we make friends?
Do you know them?
I don't think so.
What are their names?
You should ask them politely.
Hello,
Yes.
my name's Griorn Smashstone from the island of Navigawa. Lovely
And
music.
You hear the donkey kind of go,
Oh,
and it gets spooked, and all you hear is the dwarf, "All right, calm down, you're fine. And he turns around and he looks, and he goes,
oh, that's
we got visitors. How are you?
that's a land accent. I know that one.
What
I'm
is
sorry, I don't know your." And they kind of park their little cart, and you pull up beside them, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I don't know your accent. Where are you from?"
I'm from Navigawa. the islands, actually. The gold
Oh,
dwarves.
you're one of them gold dwarfs, are
Aye.
you?
Some of the
Oh.
original dwarves, you know.
Don't.
Oh, pleasure to meet you. My name is Castor. How are you?
Caster. Pleasure to meet you too, and I'll grab his, do the forearm shake.
Is it nighttime? Like, are we passing these guys at like dusk?
It is kind of like it's slowly like the sun is kind of like a purplish sky. It's really dusk.
Well, are you folks gonna camp for the night, or are you continuing your travels?
Oh, well, I don't know. We take turns sometimes. You see over there, that's Carl, and you see the humanoid with the horns look back, and he goes, "Hello, friends. Welcome. Nice to see you there."
Hello.
Hello.
And he's and then he points to the elf. He's like, "And that's that's Slaster."
Slaster.
You see Slaster kind of have a violin and bows and goes, "It's very nice to meet you."
Hey, you too.
So when I see him bow, I'm going to like slide down off of my horse and like try to bow.
Oh,
Well, she's
That
getting the hang of that.
that is lovely.
Isn't that very? She's getting so good at it.
Yes.
Well, that's
Cal, come here. Cal, come here, darling. And he's like, look at this. What is your name, darling?
My name?
Yes, your name. You bow so nicely. Do you know that about me? No?
What does that mean?
I am. Oh, of course, Cal goes. "Oh, she clearly does not know who you are. I'm sorry." And you see a frown.
He thought I was bowing to him like he was
Yes,
royalty.
I think
Oh,
so.
You see Slaster kind of go. Oh, that's a little bit of a disappointment there, but I am.
Slaster, let me guess here. You're maybe a world famous bard.
Yes.
Oh, I love to hear it because I
And
too.
you must have heard me. Have you heard me play in Ormkirk? Have you?
I have not. That actually is a place that I know of because of a friend we had once, but I've never been to the Hildremian Empire.
Well, quickly, like Slaster, like throws this gold-lined violin with like this dark, rich wood color, and he was like fiddles very quick, and then jumps off the side and says, "Well, as you can see here, Castor and Cal and myself, we are traveling musicians, and we were requested to come to Talrand, and and he looks over. He's like, my darling husband did not provide a writ of transport to get us there the quick way. And you see Cal kind of
Wait, where are you trying to get to?
Talrand.
Oh, Talrand. Yeah, that's easy. Listen. Okay, Bo, calm down. You can let loose a little bit here. These are fine folk.
I'm gonna just camp out for the night.
Okay. He sounds like that because he was singing all night, you know? If they don't know how to control it, they lose it. So, listen, just continue heading up this way and you'll find the Dragon Trading Post. There's a fella there by the name of Austere.
We met him, the feline-looking fellow. He was not that nice.
Oh, well, that's
that's
because
why
you
we
didn't use the popularity of our name.
Huh?
Yes, just head back there and tell them the hostile weirdos that you met on the road will are co-signing you there, and he'll sort you out and send you through the teleport over to Talrand. No problem.
Castor's just quickly feeding the donkey. Says, right, so you're saying that you and Austere you have a little bit of a working relationship,
Right? Yeah, and it's great to help out a fellow dwarf. So and his team. of capable musicians. So here, hold on, and I'll pull out my bag and I'll grab my paper and I'll grab my quill, ink and quill, and I'll write down. Griorn says they're okay. Here, take this to him.
Hey, Cal kind of Caster reaches out his hand and grabs it and goes, right. We could just, and he looks over to Slaster and Cal and goes, we could just turn around and go back and say we met a old dwarf and a half orc and a wood elf and I know what you are. I see your type all the time in the whole Dremian Kingdom. Yeah, you're a satyr. So well,
she's not a deer.
I'm whatever I want to be, and it's delightful.
Oh,
well, if you feel right in your own skin, that's all I always say. But do you mind if we camp out the night here and then we?
I was just about to offer.
Oh well, this is absolutely lovely. Now, I wonder, where are you on this path?
We're actually headed for a mystical quest.
We are actually headed down to Armazal to play a show. Yep, led by me.
Hold on.
What?
Satyr, what's your name?
My name is Cypher. It's nice to meet you.
Cypher. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to have some friendly home faces.
Feel slightly racist. What's wrong with my face? It's pretty.
So you said you're on a mystical quest.
Yes.
Right. Have you? Now let me ask you. Were you going for the legend of the Silver Terror?
Do I know what he's talking about?
Roll history check.
Oh God, again. 15?
Nothing that you can recall. You see, while we were, I could tell by your eyes you're looking a little confused, but we were on the travels and we heard, well, unfortunately, we met some people that met the, and all you hear is Cal, the tiefling, kind of come up and go, well, they met an untimely end. They looked, oh, how could I say this? Ripped to fucking shreds.
Okay.
Descriptive.
And where was this?
Oh, well, they came from the path, and they are coming north back to the, they are coming back from the path back to the dragon trading post to meet that shithead austere. And, they lost some people there. One guy I saw lost his arm. I said, hey, could you use a hand? And then you hear Slasher in the back. Oh, you're devilishly wicked. Yes.
This guy, yes.
So we heard of this creature. So we thought, you look like a strong lot. You might be taking care of this beast. But if you're not, just be careful.
I understand. You're wondering if we're going to take care of the beast, destroy the beast.
Yes, as we've seen other people on
terrorizing the path.
Absolutely, darling. We've seen people on this path all the time using we saw them these one people, sorry, not all the time, and they said they were trying to hunt it, so we saw another group of strapping young adventurers and said, you're going to kill it now, but to keep the path safer. But
Did you say you want tea?
What? No.
No? Okay, I'm just sorry. I'm hearing things.
I said, yeah, strapping young adventurers.
Strapping young adventurers. Where is it? And it's up the path towards the.
Who knows? I just saw people coming. I mean,
fair enough.
If you're not there, just look out for the Silver Terror. I don't know what they said it was, but
terror. We will absolutely keep our eyes out.
Okay.
No, it was mystical adventure. That does sound like one, but that is not where we were planning on going. Perhaps
this didn't happen when there was a, what are those things called again? Cart. When the cart blew up.
No, this is also really further down the path. Like this is hours and hours down the path.
Oh,
where the
I thought
fire
that
blew up.
because he was talking about when he was with Austere, so I didn't know if it was at the trading post.
No,
Okay.
Here's a question.
no, unfortunately not. Yes.
Have you guys, and it's weird, have you guys seen any weird glowing purple crystals on anything in your travels?
Only what's on my fingers, darling. And
Oh,
he raises up his
yes.
fingers and he's got all these like glowing little diamonds and stuff. And he goes, glowing crystals. Nothing of that.
Right.
I'm gonna like grab his hand and like look really closely at them.
Personal
yes, okay.
space.
No, it's fine. I always have admirers. Yes, these are lovely, aren't they? They were given to me by the king of the whole Dremian kingdom.
I'm gonna like get really, really close and like eyeball them really, really, really close, and then I'm gonna lick one.
Do a sleight of lick, sleight of
Sleight of lick.
Sleight of tongue.
It's a 7.
He immediately sees that you're about to lick and goes, "Oh, darling, I understand." But it's not every day you get to see these lovely gems. But no licking, thank you. So, I mean, we'll probably head our way back up north to the trading post now that you've given us this letter. But let us sit. Let's have a meal.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Darling, and he claps his hands, and Cal comes in. He's like, "I already have the pots. Don't worry." And he places them out, and he's like, "Please come." And this tent gets popped up, and he crawls in. He says, "Come on, everyone, come in."
Oh, wait, like magically or just they put up a tent?
You see this tent just appear, and he's like, "Come in."
Ooh, no, that's a fun trick.
I'm just gonna walk right for it.
Yeah.
As you walk in, you kind of crawl in on your knees, and you immediately are entered into this lavish, like it looks like an estate with these two large, two stairs, like expertly decorated, going up to like a secondary floor. You see long red carpets, and every painting in this entryway
Is of
in
him.
this foyer is of him.
Yeah.
I love this man.
And you hear like soft violin music being played. It's like,
Greg's house.
please make yourself at home.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh, we always travel in style, darling. Do you not understand?
Now this must have cost a pretty penny.
Oh, nothing costs a pretty penny when you have these fingers.
Oh.
And you hear Cal kind of grumble behind you. He goes, "We've spent a lot of money on this."
Yes.
I am going to be like a kid in a candy store and like looking at and touching everything.
As you go and like haphazardly start moving and touching things, you knock over a vase, and it just. But then it almost sounds like the reverberating sound like brings it back and goes, and it brings it back up in full on his own. He's like, "Oh, don't worry, this is all temporary, don't you know, my darling? And whatever you do in here just resets." You know?
Oh, I love it! And I grab the vase and I whip it against the wall.
Oh, that's the spirit. I love this. This is so fun, Carl, darling. Let's have these people for dinner.
Not literally, I hope.
No.
No.
And he like his face immediately like drops. Like cannibalism is not
It's not funny.
funny.
Right.
Opens up the doors of these and you see this long lavish table with like all these unseen invisible servants just draping out and bringing food out.
Bolt, get your ass in here!
What?
Get it! Oh man, check this out! And I
Bo,
grab
the
I grab the vase again and I whip it till it smashes.
Bo, the juxtaposition of transitioning through a like almost like a cracked earth to a tent to like a nice carpeted floor and everything is like with a nice temperate thing. It throws you off for a second, but then you see you're immediately met with Griorn throwing a vase at a wall, and it just immediately bringing it back in there.
Okay. Do you You have a thing I could steep this tea in?
Oh yeah, he's not feeling great. Mr. Fancy Fingers, there. You might want to just stay away.
My
from
name
him.
is Slaster, darling. Please
Right.
don't get it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but as also a famous musician and person, I understand that.
Never heard of you, darling.
No, that's quite all right. It's not the point. And
Where
I
you
look
from?
at
You'd be like,
I
you
look at
have,
Cypher
you just don't
like
remember.
I bit my tongue there, and you appreciate it. He's not feeling great. So we don't want you, the clear talent here, to catch any illness, if you know what I mean.
Just
of course,
put
of course,
this
of
in a
course.
thing and put it in hot water for 25 minutes. I'm gonna go sit on the couch over there.
You hear just and you see this a floating tea kettle comes in and just you drop in the herbs and they go off. Like just wait, what, 25 minutes? 10, 20? What is it
25.
for you?
Apparently 25.
25. All right. It's a dwarf. And he looks over at Castor and goes, "Not you, other dwarf. I'm talking about this dwarf here. Yeah, where you from?
Who, me? Or you're not?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Oh, right. Sometimes when you do, okay. Me. I'm Griord Smashstone from the island of Navigua. I did.
Navigua.
Aye.
Port Obsidian. This is why I got this one.
Oh.
He shows up his ring finger, and you see a large obsidian like stone just on. He's like, "This is why I got this one. I played for one of the clans there. Have you? You said you were a Smash Stone. You know, but for the Forge Keepers, do you know them?
Oh yeah. The Forge Keepers. Yeah, we're quite connected with them. Yeah. Very good clan. Strong clan. Them.
Well, it's a shame I never saw you there.
Well, I might have been busy because I not only am I a talented musician, but I'm also the high goatee there.
Oh, a goatee. That's what the beard
No,
thing
that's a
is.
beard.
Cal, darling. And you see Cal come out with he's just incredibly just exasperated. Yes, honey. You should get a goatee. I love it.
No, it's a beard. It's different.
Huh?
Yeah, no, this is a beard. Like this is what a man has.
Huh?
It's a beard. It's a full your
Yes,
face
darling, that's
is very
what-
soft and lovely.
is-
Mine is masculine and strong.
I don't understand what you're saying. I have this pencil thin mustache. You see.
Yes,
Maybe maybe I think a goatee would be so nice.
If
And
you
see,
if
just
you
the
have
hint.
if you have the strength to pull it out.
You see a hint of this
oh my
blonde, pencil thin mustache on Slash, and he goes, anyways, I grow tired of this conversation. Cal, darling, is dinner ready? And you see Cal turn around and goes, yes, I've prepared dinner for a while now.
That happens a lot with him, by the way.
I like this one.
What happens a lot with me?
Growing tired of the conversations.
Oh yeah, go back to bed.
Oh no! You see, as an expert violinist, I don't have time for this little conversation here and there.
Okay, Slasher, so I was getting to that. I was wondering what you played, and you play the violin.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
I
yes.
just reach over to my back, and as I click it open, I say, this is not a threat, and I click it open, and I pull up the violin, and then I snap it into the bow, and then snap it back into the violin. So I didn't want them to think I was going to shoot them.
Oh, how
Isn't that lovely?
how utilitarian!
It
It's
is.
just. So you use that as a weapon, and then
I
you
do.
play music with it as well.
I do. Sometimes, if you use it for the weapon, you have to do some tinkering to, fix it. The hinges get a little stuck,
No,
but,
yes.
as a traveler without, that guy.
Okay, yes.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I don't dirty my hands with the business. That's what
Totally fair.
Casta is for, and obviously my darling Cal.
It's a
But
lot of
please,
risk.
let's sit. Let us sit. Let's have dinner.
Castor's got a strong beard. I don't. It's a beard. It's not a. It's not like it's pretty straightforward.
As you all kind of go into this entryway with once again a large portrait of Slaster laying on a chaise lounge. These trays come out and they're magically lifted, and you see this lovely turkey dinner. Even for you, Wawatesi.
Turkey dinner for Wawatesi.
Can I like get a feel for this Slaster guy and like his motives for bringing us in? Like, does he seem like he's genuinely just fascinated with these weirdos on the road, or is it, what is it?
Roll an insight check.
Oh, my first lower roll.
And you're excited about it?
No, 13.
Like, shit, just be happy you're rolling good for one time.
Yeah, I know, it's rare. It's a beautiful night. I'm using this die forever. 13.
Oh. Well, for 13, just from what you gleamed, he does just have a genuine interest, and it seems to be as a thanks for giving him that quicker way to Talrand.
Okay.
But anyways, eat up. There's lots of greens. There's lots of salads. I love me some salads. I do. Oh, so good. And you see Cal just immediately
grow a beard.
Exasperatingly just eating like a turkey leg and says, I hope you don't mind. I'm sorry. Castor. And you see Castor come in. What the... Oh, it's dinner time. Yeah. Sorry, I was just stabling up the donkey for a little later. Do you mind if I sit right beside you there, Elf?
Yes.
Hey, look, let me just get up there. Could you? Yeah, thank you.
Nobody saw it.
And the dinner progresses, and it progresses a little bit more, and it's a little more quieter and quieter as time goes on. All you hear is the
Castor.
Aye.
You got the good drink?
Oh no, all I got is this little wine. I don't want no wine.
I don't want no wine either. Come on. I'm out of rum though. What do your folk be drinking?
He looks around. He pulls out a little flask, and he opens it up, and he's like, "Here you go, lad. Let me put that in there for you."
Right.
He pours it in your drink. Doesn't say anything other than that.
I start drinking it.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's never good. Oh, crit!
Well, first it feels like not jet fuel, but like just pure
gasoline.
You're like, and you almost feel like you're about to like lose consciousness, and you immediately like shake it off, and he goes, "How's that one for you? I made that myself."
Oh boy, you hill or mountain dwarves really know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm a mountain dwarf fighter.
Oh, the mountains then. To the mountains.
To the mountains. Bo, as that time comes out, you get your tea, and your it's in this like really ornate cup. And it's really small for your hands.
He sighs. He starts by sighing.
All right. I'll put the pinky up too.
You fancy.
I'll just start sipping on it. It's because I can't fit that finger in there too with it.
Yeah.
And
this is how you really sound right now, because it's
this
getting worse.
I know.
Yeah, let's not stress Ty's voice any further.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Ty is
We're there.
buffling.
You hear the fork hit the table, and you see Slaster stand up and goes, "All right, everyone. Before we depart for bed tonight, I was thinking I want to you know what? No, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyways." And he pulls out his violin and just starts playing this long serenaded song, and you can see Castor is really enjoying this. Cal not so much, and it's just constant like a little lulling tune, and you hear Slaster go, Well, you see, this song I played for King Varen, and his wife and his newborn child. They loved it. I put the baby to sleep. You see, it was crying the whole time, and I soothed it. I don't want to say I'm the best violinist ever, but and you hear Cal cut in. He's like, "Darling, you are really just speaking over the music, aren't you? Let them enjoy it, maybe." And
DM.
Yep.
Can I cast magic awareness while he's playing?
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of like an arcanic insight check. I want to see if he's playing something to knock us all out.
Okay.
Also, is the song actually good?
The song is actually very good. He rolled a natural 20.
Oh, crit!
I like it.
Okay, don't.
Yes.
Well, from Griorn, immediately, he kind of scratches the back of his neck and lights up a rune in green. You there's no magic in this. It's just actual music. This is a very skilled musician just playing.
That's fine. My only concern was that he was trying to lull us to sleep.
No.
Otherwise, I'm here for it.
So I am going to walk out of the tent.
Okay.
And as I walk out, I'm gonna back out and
She's bowing.
curtsy.
Yep.
Not very well, but I'm gonna curtsy on my way out, and then just back out of the tent.
Cheers to that.
You back out of the tent. You're now into the cracked kind of plains meets desert terrain in the cold night.
Is there a tuft of grass somewhere or something that I could sit in without being seen?
No, it's all very short grass. There's no long grass that you can hide in.
Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side of the tent and hide behind the tent and pull out my book and just read.
Okay. Could you please roll a intelligence?
Really just failing this book here. It's a 6.
So what you glean from this book as well is that you've read about bowing and curtsying, and you fumbled that before and you put your forehead in someone's hand, but now you've realized that after you bow and curtsy, you're supposed to grab their hand and kiss it.
Okay.
And that's all you glean from it.
Okay. Cool.
Just the thought of Wawatesi going and being like, God damn this book! As the night continues, though, there's more music, there's more merriment. Anything else? Anyone else want to do anything before we wrap up?
I would probably just at some point challenge Slater to a violin battle, even though I would very much play it off as I'm nowhere near as good as you, but wouldn't it be just the treat of my life to be able to battle you in a battle of bars, as Brion would say.
Bars.
All right. Oh, that is darling. Let's go.
Maybe we could
start.
learn a thing or two from you.
Roll performance.
Okay. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now, little dice. Show this asshole. Okay, 25 to start.
Oh. The first you start off playing this little ditty. It's almost like a very kind of country-ish sort of fiddle, and Slasher can't really get caught up and almost kind of moves it and is and you're playing at the wrong tone. Can you do it again? Do another performance check?
Yep. Oh, am I? That's right. I'll try to fix that. Ooh, 15.
Oh my god, that was a 3. Okay. You see Slasher just goes, oh, I can't work in these conditions, and just immediately just goes, I'm going to bed, and just storms off, and just in the most dramatic hand on forehead, and just goes, I can't, Cal, and then you see a door open up behind the dining room, and it's this lavish bedroom, and Slasher just collapses on it, and Cal walks in and goes, listen, it's okay, darling. It happens sometimes. And he's like, no, it's just not fair. She started off really strong, and then the door closes, and you hear just muffled crying. Is there anything else anyone wants to do to bed down for the night?
Oops.
Caster, between you and I, the guy's kind of a douche, huh?
Husband.
No,
Cal's the
not
husband.
Cal.
Let me be honest here. You know, it's a good paying gig. Yeah, Slaster's a little diva-ish, but that's fine. You know, admittedly, I was surprised to see him not do well with that violin little song there.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt he knows what he's doing with the machine there, but
Aye. But you know, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine.
I'm just kind of laughing to myself.
You know, Slaster's just not used to not getting his way around here.
no, that's fair. Listen, I understand. It's all about egos. I don't have one myself personally, but no, I get it.
Wow.
I had to stop myself from laughing. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure we all had to stop ourselves from laughing there.
Oh, you don't say. But as the night winds down, everyone, Wawatesi, I'm assuming you go back in to the tent after you're done reading your book.
No, I'm gonna stay outside.
Okay. You're sleeping outside then?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
more comfortable for me. That's my
If that's the
No,
case,
so
it's my jam.
before going to bed, I'm going to poke my head out the door and say, like, "Well, Tessie, are you out there?
Yes.
Are you safe?
Yes.
Are you coming back in?
No.
You feeling okay from the other night?
Yes.
All right then." And I walk back in.
Wawatesi, you curl yourself up the side of the tent and slowly bring yourself to sleep. Cypher, you're shown by an invisible servant, just kind of with this white glove showing you to your room, and it's this lovely, lush room that's just almost in a Victorian style setting, very like bright reds and golds, and you get to lay down in this bed. It's like a feather top bed. You immediately lay down. It feels a little bit like home, not as gaudy as home, obviously. Bo, it's a little bit more of a interesting thing for you because, you know, you're used to sleeping just in a tent out in the sky. This is a very soft bed. Griorn, it's like going back home for you.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
hell yeah! I'm loving the luxury.
Yeah, Bo is like fucking arms over, like out cold. Whatever this tea was just knocked him the fuck out.
Actually, is he snoring?
Yeah.
You won't be able to really hear
Huh.
next there.
I kind of want to do something silly and like I wonder if I could press the digitation and snores into like fart noises or something. Maybe.
I mean,
Well, you're not in the
my
same room. And this is like
True.
it's
It's
more
it's
of
a
a
magical
dimensional
place,
thing.
you know.
It's you won't really know where he's coming from, but
I want to mess with Bo while he's down.
true. But poor guy.
Drop penises on his face.
Oh yeah.
As you all begin to kind of drift off for the night, Griorn,
Yes.
you feel like a drumming again, that telltale thrum, and you awaken in the bed. The room is completely dark, but you see your runes now lighting up, your tattoos lighting up in a almost like following along in the beat, like if it was like one of those like reactive lights that are hitting the beat. You know what I'm talking about, right? And it's like sending shockwaves through your body. You immediately get out of bed to go investigate, but there's no floor, and you begin tumbling through the air as these runes and this drumming becomes louder and louder and louder, and then just you smack hard on the floor, and you put your hand on the floor, and you feel like it's like a cold tile and you look around you, and there's these large pillars, sandstone pillars lit in flame, with big braziers on the side of them. And all you hear is just a laughing coming from off in the distance.
Can I move towards the laughing then?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, but I guess kind of cautiously.
As you keep walking closer and closer, and your rune tattoos are now no longer going to the beat, but now they're just bright neon green all over you. It's almost lighting the area as you keep going further and further. And you're met by these gigantic stone doors, all expertly carved.
It's kind of a weird thing to do, but as a dwarf, I have, I think, advantage on like stoneworks and understanding the stones where it's from.
Yeah. Yep.
Do I have to roll for that? It's been a while.
Stone cunning, I think.
Stone cunning? I think it's just you automatically know it. Let me double check. Sorry, folks. I'm gonna hit my microphone.
Yeah, I'm looking for it as well. I don't see it.
Whenever you make it, it has to be with a history check.
A history check. So can I do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
18.
Whatever this, as you rub your hands on this like stone relief, you can see there's like flame. It looks like there's flames carved into this, and there's like hands reaching out, and you get this feeling that this stone it's obviously sandstone, first of all.
So okay, so would I recognize like the style of carving in it? Like, would this be a dwarf carving, or would it be
it's not dwarven,
or is
it's
it...
not dwarven. It's well, it's from like a humanoid race, more so something you've learned from like genasi, stone carvings and whatnot. But as you go to investigate the door even further, and you rub your hand over what seems to be a lock, you immediately feel your body pull, and you suck back through the room. You see the pillars flying by you side by side, and you land smack dab in your bed. And that's where we're going to pick up tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but next session.
Okay. Hey, now I have lots of questions that need answering. But also, I'm living in luxury at the moment, so I'm also going to take the rest of the night.
You're also
and enjoy
loving
that.
it.
Yeah. Speaking of next session, we wanted to let people know that we're heading into the holiday season. Next session will be a regular session on December 12th. And then after that, actually, we're going to do something a little bit different on the 26th. I'm celebrating my 40th birthday on the 27th, and so on the 26th we're going to have just a fun whoever can show up type event, and we'll open it up to the chat, and we'll have lots going on. That being said, it's still up in the air, so we'll figure that out, and stay tuned to our Discord. If somebody wants to put the link in the chat.
I'm doing it.
Beautiful, and stay connected to our socials at DDND Show or at the Derpwood, and we'll let you know exactly what's going on throughout the holiday season. Does anybody else have anything they need to say before we get out of here?
Usual.
Thanks for the raid.
Yeah, thank you for the raid, Careful Cantrip.
Thanks for the raid.
That was amazing.
Shout out to Careful Cantrip for that one. Thank you so much. Monday, we got world building. We're back to world building. We're going to be doing our hybrid, still making Nevigwa. We're going to finish that up. But
yeah, that's super cool because we're getting to the point where we're also fleshing out our YouTube content as well and posting them on the off weeks up on YouTube. Big shout out to Hops and Dragons who's in the chat. They do some really awesome content over there, a lot of interviewing and stuff, and they've had a few of us on the show there, so that's super cool. Let's connect and make sure we give them some of that love as well. Big shout out to Crimson Rockstar in the chat, just showed up again there. I see you, my dude. We made their theme song for Fireside Portal theme, so check them out. They're going to do a new stream soon.
And then we have our weekly content so we have world building on Monday, Trails Trinkets where we crochet a mind flayer this week on Tuesday.
Ooh.
Wednesday is D&D.
Dungeons, Dragons,
D&D and
Mikes.
M. Dungeons, Dragons, and Mikes with Ty. And then Thursday is Beading with Amanda. And Friday is making some hypnotic music with
That's
Greg.
it.
So there's stuff all week, guys.
Yeah, keep it locked right
Something
here.
for
We're trying to do
everybody.
something every day of the week here, except weekends.
And
but-
we got weird rewards for everyone. There's redemptions and stuff. You can get a nice cuddle from me.
Hey.
You can get a mystical book fortune telling reading from Cipher.
And
Oh,
or
yeah.
see my
Becky.
cats.
And
the
or
entire
cats
stream.
or save her work where she slams her desk.
I mean, you get to see me stab myself repeatedly with a needle
Constantly.
by
Yeah.
accident.
Accidentally.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
Accidentally.
The pokes are happening.
I'm clumsy.
Yes.
Before we get out of here, can we leave while Foulbot showed up and gave us the hydrate? Can everybody grab their drink and hydrate as we say goodbye?
Bye, everybody.
Thank you for joining.
Thanks everybody. We love you all.
Ty,
Stay
take
safe
us out.
there.
Thanks for watching another episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Dice.
Let's raid someone. Let's get a raid going.
Yeah, where are we gonna go? Who's up right now? Let's rate it.
Any suggestions, folks?
We love you all so much.
I can't see who's online, so somebody
Thank
tell
you
me in
for
the
all the
chat.
new follows and stuff.
We got Robert Hartley, GM.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna
Over
head
to
it-
Robert Hartley.
Let's go over to Robert Hartley.
Let's share
All right,
some
folks.
love. Some internet
Get me-
love.
Get the raids going. I'm gonna put the raid message in.
Roger that. I don't know why it's not doing what I wanted to do.
I also feel like Cypher would not have gone straight to bed. She probably would have wandered this entire thing. And
Oh, okay.
Drank
I like
so
that.
much wine.
Yes.
She's like,
That's
mystical
why I have weird
interior
dreams.
tent.
I
Fuck
drink too
yeah.
much. Okay, guys,
Woo,
we're ready.
raid.
Bye.
See you
Night,
later.
everyone.
The trees are attacking.